Hello, I'm here. I'm live, and everything is going good. I'm sorry. It took a while though to set up everything. Honestly, um, I was busy. Well, not busy. Well, I mean, I actually was busy. Had to run some errands, and then when I got home, I set up the thing. I guess it didn't set up the time. I don't know if everybody even saw the time. It was supposed to be 10:30, but hopefully it'll notify you guys that I'm live, so you guys can all come on in and stuff like that. You guys know it's usually like 10 or 10:30 my time anyway, because life be happening and I have to do a lot of errands. But I'm on StreamYard today, so we shouldn't have any problems. You can probably hear me correctly through the mic. And I just got done finishing watching My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer. Binge watched all of them. RPJ, what's going on? What's going on? I can see the chats in the thing. Evening, everyone. I know, Roland Dodge. I know. Is it is something, ain't it? You know what I mean? Ooh, I like that. Look at that. Ooh. But I'm here. I am here for all of you guys. So you guys can finally see me. I am clear. Sup, Prince? What's going on? What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Happenings? How was everyone's week? Mine's is a little rough. When is it never? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully there's some news that I can't wait to get. I mean, hopefully I'll get some news on something that I've been working on. Can't talk about it right now because I don't want it, I don't want to jinx it. But hopefully it'll be something cool. Of course, as you guys know how life is. And let me already get out the way because I know somebody's gonna ask me. Yes, I am excited that WB has not greenlit the Batman 2. Oh no, Ronan. I'm so sorry to hear that you having a shit week. Everything will get better. We all have our rough weeks and rough days and everything. Trust me, I know what's going on. I know how it is. But yes, my excitement for the Batman 2 not getting greenlit yet is exciting news to me. I know some people are like, "Oh my god, that's terrible, Trey." No, not really, because I already told y'all I didn't care for the damn movie to begin with, and I wasn't going to watch it anyway. So it does not matter to me. It really does not matter to me that it hasn't going to be it hasn't been greenlit yet, because honestly, do we really need it? No, we honestly don't need it. Like I said, David he said he wanted to make sure that he has a Trinity set up correctly. In order to have a Trinity set up correctly, you can't have a Batman project doing its own shit when you're trying to have the Trinity in a cohesive universe. It just made no absolute sense, honestly. But hey, that's just my opinion. Oh, I already watched all of season. I already watched everything from My Hero Academia, so you're not spoiling anything for me, Roland Dodge. The only thing is now I got to catch up on the manga. I know a few things that's going on in the manga past where they ended up right now, but yeah, it's kind of terrible because if you really think about it, Japan has is known for that kind of stuff too, with the very strict father or whatever. So it was kind of sad that like you Shigemora's mother, Shigakuri's grandmother was, you know, the former user of One for All and All Might's teacher. But the problem is, it's just kind of like, why are you upset that your mom has to save the day? You knew that she was a hero. You know what I'm saying? And as a parent, you know, I mean, as a hero, you have to put your life on the line. And she wanted to be with you as much as she could, but at the same time, if villains knew who you were, they would have used you against her. So it's kind of one of those tough things. And you live in a world where everyone has quirks. So for the father to even be acting like that towards his own child was just crazy. And if he wasn't abusive to his child, maybe the powers that he had with the decay thing probably wouldn't have exploded out like that, and maybe it could have been controlled or whatever. But you know, hey, that's what happens when you're being abused. It just sucks that the whole family had to go with it, you know what I'm saying? But it was really cool. And I already saw all three My Hero Academia movies, and I saw all three of them in theaters. So that's pretty crazy too. I know Dragon Ball Superhero Hero, the movie, is coming out soon, but I don't know if I'm going to go see it or not, because a lot of the Dragon Ball Super movies been a little disappointing and retread of the old stuff. Like, think about it: Resurrection of F, Frieza, um, Dragon Ball Super Brawly, and then Super Dragon Ball Superhero is literally Cell all over again. Like, what the fuck are we doing? We are literally taking movie plots. I mean, we're taking old characters and retooling them all over again into a movie. For what reason? So the characters can get a power up. Okay, and they get those power ups, and then the next villain comes out of nowhere and is more powerful than them. What the fuck is that? What's the point of that? You know, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Getting tired of Batman. I am too. I'm getting tired of them rebooting Batman, at least. Like, and on top of that, like I said, with the Batman 2 thing, it made no sense, because we all know that that Batman movie was supposed to be Ben Affleck's, but we know the studio, you know, was abusing, you know, Zach and Ben Affleck to the point where, you know, they walked away from the stuff. So it's kind of crazy that, you know, you really thought people were going to watch a movie where you had Twilight bitch as the main character. Like, people was like, well, he was good in other shit. Nobody cares about that. His last movie that most people remembered was Twilight. And a lot of mainstream fans do not like Twilight. So to even cast Robert Pattinson in such a large role like that, when he was only doing indie movies, first of all, was totally stupid. I would not have put that. That's like putting Christian Stewart in the role of Wonder Woman or something like that. Like, no. The reason why people are enjoying Kristen Stewart a little bit more is because not only did she do indie movies, she also did movies that were also in theaters that she wasn't the main character. So she was able to build a wavy career where he did movies. He did a few movies outside of Twilight, which that's fine, but they weren't nothing memorable. While Kristen Stewart had movies that were memorable. And I'm not saying that Robert Pattinson is not a good actor, but he's not a good action actor. People have to understand that not every actor can do any genre. If I'm a comedic actor, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna be a good action actor or a good dramatic actor. And or just because I'm a good dramatic actor doesn't mean I'm a good comedian actor, or if I'm a good action, the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to understand what your place is as an actor. And you can tell even in some of the shots that wasn't Robert Pattinson. That was a stunt double, the same stunt double that works with Ben Affleck's Batman. You know, but the thing about it is, I can tell the difference between Ben Affleck. I mean, you can't really tell the difference between Ben Affleck and the stunt double for his work why you can tell the difference between Robert Pattinson and his stunt double in the Batman movie. The suit was fucking ugly. They miscast a lot of the characters. The Riddler didn't look like the Riddler. Gotham City was just Gotham City. And the Batmobile wasn't even a Batmobile. And y'all already, a lot of y'all was trying to be like, oh my God, this is one of the best Batmobiles ever. Where? Because I can't find the Batmobile. Where's the Batmobile? Because I haven't seen it. It's a fucking muscle car with extra engines on it. Meet me with that bullshit. Miss me with that. Oh God. Make a Robin or a Nightwing movie already. Damn it. I think when Ben Affleck and Zach was working on it, I think what was going to happen is it was going to spin off into a Nightwing movie, like the Batman movie that Ben Affleck was going to do was going to reintroduce the world of Batman in DCEU, and then we were supposed to get a Nightwing movie and then a Batgirl movie as well, because Batgirl would have premiered in the Batman movie. So that could have been something. But again, we all panicked. People, the WB folks panicked and was like, nah, fuck that. So this is what you get. And honestly, I don't understand that some people like that movie, but think about it. Just like Thor: Love and Blunder, do y'all realize it struggled to get 700 million worldwide? Like that's a problem. Do y'all not understand that? That's a problem. 700 million dollars worldwide for a Batman movie? Come on now. I know y'all know better than that. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Explain that to me. Why a Batman movie struggled to make 700 million. It didn't make 800 million. It made 745 million worldwide, I believe. That's not good. That's not good. That is not good. And I'm not saying the movie is a failure, but it's a Batman movie. It's a Batman movie. I was saying it for viewers. Oh, okay, got you. I got all 31 volumes. It gets dark as fuck. Yeah, I know about the whole Deku. I already read the war itself, and I already know that Deku leaves the school for a little bit. He becomes really dark, and he finally puts that mask on. But man, he looks like a fucking villain. They keep that Dragon Ball Super crap. I'm good. I know, right? Dr. Hino. Yeah. I know. I still like the movie though. I already know you like the movie. I already knew you liked the movie. I already know you like the movie. But I'm just saying it wasn't for me. Faith, how's it going? And the irony is, All for One is his arch nemesis, All Might's mentor, grandchild, Shigaraki. I know, right? But that's crazy. If there's one superpower you really don't want to have, is the power to decay something. Now that's just weird. I would have been mad as hell. I would have been like, you got to be kidding me. Decay? Really? Like, I mean, you can do some things with decay, but honestly, I wouldn't want to decay stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because, imagine if you was upset at somebody, but it's not like you want them to die, but because sometimes people's powers are based on their emotion. What if you touched somebody or, shook, got angry, you touched the ground that they were standing on? It's not a good power to have. Hell, just like when, honestly, the some of the kids in My Hero Academia where their faces look different because of their powers. Like, I would have been mad. I would have been like, you got to be shitting me right now. Like I forgot the boy that can talk to animals looks fucking weird. I would have been mad. I don't mind the boy with Dark Shadow. I don't mind that one, but still it's weird. At least let me have a normal face. at least let me have a normal face and then have whatever weird power or something, but let me have a normal face, please. I beg. God, I beg. Oh, and I definitely don't want to have Dobby, which I already know. I already knew the twist of Dobby from a long time ago. It was not. It was so obvious that it didn't make no damn sense. I said, I bet you Dobby is probably in Endeavor's oldest son, but I was thinking like a son from another marriage or something like that. That Endeavor kind of abandoned or whatever, because it is Endeavor. And then it's kind of weird because like halfway through this, like once he had that moment where he was like burn up, and where he had that prominence plus ultra moment or something like that in the manga and in the anime, he starts trying to become a doting father. And it's so weird. Like he really wants his sons and daughter approval of him, and it is the weirdest thing ever. Especially there are scenes like especially in the movies when like the second and third movie, when after Todoroki defeats the villains or something like that, and then Endeavor comes and helps everyone out. He starts like doting over Shoto and start like doing that anime crying thing to make sure Shoto's okay, and Shoto's looking weird and like he doesn't know what to do in a moment. It's hilarious to see him trying to become a doting father after all those years of abuse. Um let's see. Hold on. Trey, I remember hearing from Perch that they wanted Kristen Stewart to be cast as Vampirella. Oh no. Oh hell no. She ain't even got the titties or ass for that. No. No. Hell, even the campy Vampirella movie, even though they got her costume correct, the woman that they got casting as her was too skinny. I was like, if y'all don't find a woman that got body, yaddy, I need ass, hips, and boobs. No, come on now. Stop playing with me. Hello, Faith. It's like Rogues, but worse. Yeah, pretty much. Hi, Sam. What's up, Arno? Dr. Hino said, "What's up, Original Trey? Your Friday's going well." It's going fine. It's going fine. Izuku's a bletch as well. Yeah. Friday is dope as fuck. Nice, Arno. You see the cringe panels from the new Son of Kal-El? Yeah, I read the comic. Yeah. I At this point, cancel it. Cancel the shit. Just cancel it. Please, I beg. I I beg with all that is in me. Please cancel the shit. Cancel Superman Son of Kal-El. Cancel Superman Son of Kal-El. Like, no, we're done. We are done. You know, it's just no. Mm-mm, nope. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Um, yeah, I seen Arcane. Katie shows Jennifer Collin are ideal candidates to play a live action Vampirella. Yeah. We all we need is a woman that got some titties, some ass, and some hips, and ain't afraid to dress skimpy. Paramount's new Beavis and Butthead episodes are funny. I love them. I have not watched Paramount because I don't have Paramount Plus, so I want to know anything about that. Are you reading any comics on Webtoons? No, I am not. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, Faith. Nope. Webtoons are okay, but it's not really my style of reading. I will read a manga or an anime. I mean, I'll read a manga online. I'll read a manga online, maybe, but other than that, I'm not really into the webtoons stuff. Not because it's not good, it's just that I'm reading manga and old school comic books right now. um, I like the animation of Arcane. I do like the animation of Arcane. The story's a little hit or miss for me, but I do think it's one of the best animated series we've had in recent years. Definitely. I do have issues with how they portray some of the female characters in there, but other than that, it's not a bad show. Trey, I don't subscribe to it. I pirate them like always. Of course you do, Arno. um, the MCU is adding a drag queen in Ironheart. Alyssa Wong is going to write Deadpool. Jeffrey Thorne is going to write a new Green Lantern sequel despite disliking Hal Jordan. Yeah, I already know about that. They just added a transgender non-binary person to Ironheart, which makes no sense. I'm sorry. I can't there is so much stuff I cannot accept with the there's so much stuff cannot accept with the LGBT community because there's too many rules and regulations going on, and at this point, bump it. You can't ask nobody to be open for you, and then you think that they're supposed to accommodate to you. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to change the English language to accommodate you. No, them, they, person, or whatever. And if you're going to transition, if you're not fully going through the transition, then I'm sorry. No, I don't subscribe to you putting on a wig or you putting on cutting off your hair and then putting on a boy suit and calling yourself a boy or a girl. It's too much for me. It is too much for me. And I understand there are some people who do go through stuff, and I'm not saying that, but come on now. You know what I mean? You gotta meet people halfway. You can't expect everybody just to be like, yeah. And that's what's gonna happen. You guys already know with the Ironheart show, because they added a drag queen and they added a transgender non-binary person in the show. If you don't like that show, if you don't watch it, you already know there's about to be a whole bunch of articles talking about the fandom is racist, they hate black females, they hate transgender, they hate drag queens. You have to like them. And if you don't, something's wrong with you. You even have to be attracted to them. And if you're not attracted to them, something's wrong with you as well. Like, what the fuck? They already race swapped the Hood. The Hood is a white character. Guess what? He's now Puerto Rican. Of course he is, because why not? Why not? Take crazy chance. You know? Uh, so many rules, even Dylan's gay ass tell him to fuck off. He does. Clownfish TV said, wait till the money runs out. Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, they have the only thing about the MCU, and the reason why they're allowed to do a lot of this stuff is because they have the parks. If Marvel wasn't owned by Disney, then a lot of the stuff that they were doing, they would have to course correct, like WB's trying to course correct. You know, Trey, a lot of these niggas ain't LGBTQ. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god, Arnold, you made me say it on live stream again. Oh shit! Forgive me, audience. I did not mean to say that. I was just randomly reading his comment. Damn it, Arno. We all know that they are insecure MFs. Yes, they are. They definitely are. What about Vi, Jinx, and Caitlyn? Jinx reminds me of an annoying Harley Quinn, and me and Harley Quinn right now ain't at a good place. Vibe, she's okay, but her trying to be too much of a man is a turn off. Honestly, like just be a girl. I understand you went through a lot of trauma and you lived in a rough neighborhood or something like that, but still keep your femininity. And God, why did I think about Caitlyn Jenner when you said that? I was about to say I don't like Caitlyn. Like, and Caitlyn can get it. Caitlyn can get it. I just saying. Caitlyn Armstrong can get it. I mean, Kira Man can get it. I'm just saying. I do. I think out of her, I think I prefer her out of all three of them. Only because Jinx do some aggravating things that make me want to rip her skull off her shoulder. Only because she acts too much of like a man to me, and there's nothing appealing to me about watching a female character act like a man. Honestly, it's like no, it. And Caitlyn, she's female, and she looks good. That's and she's still a cop. She still has her innocence about herself, and she still feels feminine to me. And I understand that some people will probably be like, well, you should no, sometimes the characters just aren't that all appealing, honestly. Oh, Heather Zontos said something else. Yeah, I remember what she said. Heather Zontos also said that I'm not a writer, dummy. And I'm like, but you are. You're a senior vice editor and writer at several different fucking comic book companies, you dumb skank. What are you talking about? You're not a writer. Holy crap. Holy Jesus Christ. When she said that, I said, wait, hold on. You are killing me, Caitlyn. I mean, not Caitlyn, Heather. Oh, women are not allowed to be women. Men aren't allowed to be men. Pretty much. These progressive feminist writers need to go. And what's so funny is they keep saying that we need more female representation and writers or whatever, but every time they bring them into these franchises, they ruin these characters. These characters aren't appealing at all. And I'm just like, clearly, a man knows how to write a woman better than a damn woman. Because ain't nobody proved me, ain't no current writer proved me wrong yet. All the stuff that we done had so far has been written by women, and all of them has written terrible damn stories. I don't know that much about League of Legends, but Vi looks way better in the game. Well, let me see what she looks like in the game then. Let's see what she looks like in the game then. Vi League of Legends. Vi League of Legends. Oh, now see, that's what I'm talking about. She definitely looks very feminine here. This is what I'm talking about. Yes, this is what I want. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see from her. Yes. Hold on. Let's pull that up right quick. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Yes. That's what I want to see. That is not what I'm getting in the show. This is not what I'm getting in the show, y'all. Not at all. I already know I'm not getting that in the show. Like, no. Oh Lord, I done zoomed in on myself. Hold on. Let's see. See, that's what I'm saying. So how hard is it to do that? Hello, Ebony. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? She might get that suit in a future season. Hell, they gonna have to change her ass. She gonna have to become very feminine, like ASAP Rocky, because What they giving me now is unacceptable at all. And another thing that I want to talk about is that um who's a fan of Family Guy here? Raise your hand. Let me know. Let me know who are fans of Family Guy. Please let me know right quick before I say what I have to say, because I just want to make sure. Let's see what Vivi looks like in League of Legends. I mean, not is it not Vivi? Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. I mean Jinx. That's what I meant to say. Lord have mercy. I'm drawing a blank for a second. Okay, hold on. Let me see. League of Legends Jinx. Jesus Christ, she looks ugly. Like she looks terrible. She looks the same in the damn show. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh, let me show you. Like, there ain't nothing that they ain't really changed much of nothing with this character. Hold on. What she is the exact same. She looks the exact same way in the show as she does right here. That is hilarious. I was thinking maybe she was gonna look a little bit different, but I mean, besides like the lesser clothes on her, but other than that, wow, that's a little disappointing, honestly. That is a little disappointing, honestly. Um, Hell yeah, I f with Family Guy. Okay, I used to be. It's been a while. Like, bruh, are these arcane characters? Yes, they are. Her hairline is shader darker in the series. I like her. I like her design though. No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, Jinx literally looks the same. Jinx literally looks the same in the damn show. Like, what does Caitlyn look like in League of Legends? Hold on, let's see what Caitlyn looks like. Now y'all got me over here wanting to see what Caitlyn looks like. Hello, Caitlyn. I knew I picked the right. I knew I picked the right one. Hold on, let me pull up the good stuff. Hold on. Share screen. Chrome. See, look at her. She looks gorgeous. And that big old sniper rifle. Holy shit, look at that thing. I knew it. I knew I picked the right one. She looks amazing. She looks damn near good. Let's see. What else are you guys saying? All right. But the reason why I want to bring up Family Guy right quick is because I'm getting real sick of these Family Guy videos that's on social media that they keep passing around. And the reason why I'm saying that is because every time I make a comment, about about Meg, or if I said this one scene from Family Guy, I was like, oh, I didn't really think that scene was funny. Here comes the Family Guy stands. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just mad or you're just jealous and stuff like that. It's Family Guy. It's just a joke. Okay, but I didn't think the damn joke was funny. That's it. The joke wasn't funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Or when Meg talks bad about the family in that what she said no she seashell seahorse episode where she like goes off on Peter and them, and I'm like, oh snap, hell yeah. And I was like, this is the one time where we stand with Meg, and here come all of the Family Guy defenders. They were just like, you don't know what you're talking about. Shut up, Meg, and if you don't like it, you should just watch Riverdale. What the hell are you talking about? Like, what she said about Peter in that moment was true. Well, he's a joke character. He's supposed to be the wild one. Okay, so you think I'm supposed to like everything that Peter does in every episode? No, that shit, the shit that Peter does in Family Guy, everything is not funny all the damn time. And I hate that people think that we're supposed to like everything that these characters do in Family Guy. No, it's not. Some things just weren't funny. I didn't think this was funny. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And and Meg defending herself against her terrible family is a good thing because her family is full of shit. She don't deserve she don't deserve all of the punishment. I'm not saying that it's not funny sometimes, but sometimes the family can go too far when they abuse Meg. And at some point it don't become funny. It just becomes like a pathetic stitch that nobody wants to keep, watching. Like there are some episodes where they go so far with Meg that I'm just like, this shit wasn't even funny. It wasn't even funny. It wasn't even enjoyable to watch. It was just kind of like, all right, I see that you guys either ran out of ideas or you think that this shit's still funny when it's not. You know what I'm saying? So it was just the only reason why I'm saying that is because I'm getting tired of running into that kind of stuff. All I'm saying is I thought that I just thought that part where she goes off on Peter was funny. Here comes the damn stands. Like, back the hell up. Back the hell up. All right. Family Guy's not even that damn big of a deal. I ain't gonna lie. I watched Family Guy when it first, South Park when it first started, and then after that I said nope because the show just looks ugly. I don't care. The show ugly. The show fucking ugly. Y'all can kiss my ass. The show ugly. I have no problem admitting that. The show is ugly. Let's see. DC should have made Yara as a child shoulder tongue tied. DC should have made Yara's origin as a child soldier. She can hate the Greek gods but have a unique relationship with the primordial. Sure. I mean, honestly, they really didn't need Yara. They didn't need to make Yara at all. They can't, if they can't get, like I always tell people, if they can't get Donna Troy, Cassie Sandsmark, Nubia, and Artemis right, you will never be able to bring in a new Wonder Woman heroic character until you can get those four characters right. And you see, they can't get them right worth shit. Mega Ward, the wizard character. I love Chris Claremont's his comments at C2E2 shows he is still base, and it's a shame Marvel pays him not to write. Yeah, it is a shame. And I can tell that some of that stuff was embellished too. Because we never got a chance to really see what Chris Claremont said, and we don't know the whole thing. All we know is somebody's just tweeting the shit out. So to even try to even use those tweets to try to cancel Chris Claremont was just full of shit. Like, if it wasn't for Chris Claremont, the X-Men wouldn't be around because the X-Men got canceled after 34, 30 or 60 something issues, I believe Jack Kirby and Stan Lee did. And after that, it just didn't take like people thought it was going to. And then what? Chris Claremont came on and he like changed the X-Men and made them better than how they ever been before. So, hey, it's kind of funny when people want to try to get rid of the person who actually led the foundation of the X-Men. That's still alive to this day. Heard about the Disney Plus price increase they're putting ads now. Yeah, and it's kind of funny because everybody was like, oh my god, you see Disney's doing well. Well, yeah, because they purposely went up on the Disney Plus price for streaming service, and then they also went up on the tickets prices for Disney World, and like dummies, a lot of people are buying it. I'm not buying it. There is a limit to me supporting anything. Like I said, if Netflix, Hulu, and other stuff start getting past 20, like my limit is $20 a month for anything. If you ever get past $20 a month, I will pull the cord. And the only reason why I got Netflix, HBO Max, Hulu is because my grandma is watching it. She watches it more than I do because she's at home most of the time. So she's watching the streaming services more than I do, and more than my mom does. So that's the only reason why I have all three of them. Because if I was by myself or whatever, and my grandma didn't really need it or whatever, trust and believe, pull the cord, pull the cord. Pull the cord. Boy. Elmo's World. Oh, did you guys hear that? They're supposed to be doing a Jonah Arc movie, I believe. And Jonah Arc will be dealing with gender norms. So she'll be going by they, them, or he, she, or something like that. They're going to try to change Joan of Arc's story into like a transgender, non-binary kind of story. Everybody was like, are you fucking kidding me? But I'm like, well, no, because they did this with Anne Boleyn. Remember, they literally race swapped Anne Boleyn to a black woman and thought that we were too stupid. Like, what is this? They are going to mess with historical figures because we have allowed it so much, because diversity and inclusion, right? Once we approve of stuff like that, they were going to continue. That's why we're getting a lot of these race swap things, because nobody's standing back for it. Nobody's like saying, no, this is enough, because now they're going back and trying to change historical figures, race and gender, and trying to put today's sensibilities in that shit. No, it's stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. Do I like Gene Colan? Gene Colan. I think you said it like I'm supposed to be like a big fan. Are we talking? Is that from Arcana, or is this a comic book artist? It sounds like an American comic book artist. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Oh, he's the one who did the Tomb of Dracula, and he also did Daredevil. Oh, and he was the one who co-created Falcon. Yes, see, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, and Carol Danvers, where she becomes Miss Marvel, and then he also created Blade. Well, well, we have a lot to thank him for it in. We definitely need to thank him for that. He created Blade and Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers, and Falcon. So yeah, and let me see if I can pull up some of the work that he's done. Oh my god, look at that Daredevil piece. Now that's some classic stuff right there. You don't see that stuff at all. Oh, I remember the Tomb of Dracula. See, I never knew who wrote it, because when you're a little kid, you're just picking up the books. I ain't even gonna lie. I have some books. I have a lot of comic books that I do not know who the writer or the artist is, because when I was little, I was just reading comic books. Not gonna lie to y'all. So it is what it is. But that Blade first costume that he had on, oh my god, was terrible. I'm so glad Wesley Snipes was like, nah, fuck this. Vita's writing Artemis. Yeah, and it's terrible. It's hot shit, and it made me rage out. It made me rage out, because it was like, well, what was the point of me reading Trial of the Amazons then? Yes, Alice, that's exactly what I've been saying for a long time. The MCU should go the X-Men Evolution route, making the team like 18 to 22. Logan needs to at least be in 2 movies by himself before joining, but Disney probably going to screw that up. But I don't think we don't need Wolverine in two movies. We already got 3 solo Wolverine movies. What they need to do is Storm and Wolverine are adults. The other X-Men are teenagers. And the reason why they haven't been around is because mutants, people haven't realized that there are special human beings on Earth that have powers. And Charles Xavier and a few other mutant groups have been keeping it a secret for years. Anytime there's mention of superpower beings, they scrubbed it from the database because people want to understand people with different abilities or powers. It's kind of like the Inhumans, how the Inhumans, they live in the MCU, they live in seclusion up in the northern mountain region. I forgot where the hell it was. It's like in Shangri-La or something like that. So that makes sense. Or how the royal family lives on the moon. You can have the mutants. They are in the school and they're just like starting off. So like the reason why the X-Men weren't there is because Charles Xavier, Magneto, and a few other mutants realized that the world isn't ready for metahumans. Because the X-Men Evolution did that well, where they kept them a secret for a long time until cameras revealed them or whatever. So maybe we can do something like that with the MCU. What is Wonder Woman Evolution? Well, let me show you what Wonder Woman Evolution looks like, so you can see what it looks like. Um, Elmo's World. Elmo's World. Elmo loves his goldfish, his crayons too. That's Elmo's World. Where is it? See, now it's giving me like the evolution of Wonder Woman herself. But I'll show you one picture from the little thing. It's not really it's not it's not really all that impressive. A lot of people said the story's not great, but I mean, it's Wonder Woman. What do we expect? Nothing. I expect nothing from her. Okay. Here is Wonder Woman Evolution. So here we go with this same ass movie costume on now, getting sick of. This time her hair is in a ponytail and she has a shield now, no sword, and she has these gauntlets, these gauntlet shoes, like the movie. I don't know if it's continuity wise. I think it's something different, but a lot of people aren't reading it, so it doesn't really matter. It is what it is, and what it is and what it ain't. Oh god. Let me see. The problem is Logan being in the movie, he's going to overshine everyone. No, he's not. No, he's not, because he's going to be the mentor. Because in X-Men Evolution, he didn't overshine Cyclops at all. If you focus on the young X-Men like you should, then you'll be fine. You have Wolverine, you have Storm as the mentors. You have them as the mentors teaching Cyclops, Jean Grey, Iceman, who else is another character that he can have? Spike, Shadowcat, Nightcrawler, Rogue. You have those characters there. Oh, and Beast. Beast will also be a mentor. So you have Beast, Wolverine, and Storm as mentors to the X-Men characters, and that's all you got to do. That's all you have to do, and focus on those characters. That's it. And if a show can do it, in 21 minutes, they asses can do it in a 2-hour movie. It is not that hard. Wonder Woman should be an A-lister. She should be, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. But the MCU is going to try to force all new, all different characters, like Kamala Khan being the first mutant despite not being born with powers and using negabands. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, okay. They should have at least gave her classic one or a new one. I'm about sick of this. I'm about sick of the movie costume at this point. Hell, I don't want Gal Gadot to wear that bullshit in the movie. Like, please do not wear the movie costume, Gal Gadot. Please wear like a version of the Linda Carter one. Like that's the costume I want Wonder Woman to wear. I'm tired of the movie costume. I'm tired of her looking like Xena the Warrior Princess. I don't care what none of y'all say. She looks like Xena the Warrior Princess. And then she acts like Xena the Warrior Princess. It makes absolutely no sense. Hello, Lisa Starr. How's it going? The comic sale list was shocking. I know, right? It is pathetic. It is pathetic. Matter of fact, let's pull up the comic book list because it is damn near pathetic how that works. Hold on. Okay, because I think a lot of people need to kind of see this. Gal is too skinny for the classic look. She is, but I'd rather her wear that than Xena the Warrior Princess costume because I'm sick of it. I done got sick to death with it. And you would think with Gal Gadot having 3 children, you would think that some of that fat would go to her boobs. Damn it, it didn't go to the boobs at all. God damn it. All it did went to her thighs. Damn it. Okay. So here are the sales. Like I see V2 was talking about the top 200 because some people swear up and down like this stuff ain't goddamn real. Hold on. Oh crap. Where is it? Oh, I gotta. Oh man, hold on. I went to the wrong. Article. I went to the wrong article. Like a dummy. That was not the article I was supposed to go to. Sorry guys. Hold on. Let me gotta put the right stuff in there because now it's trying to send me the wait, hold on. First off, Bing. I don't even like Bing. Why am I on Bing? I don't even. That's why the stuff wasn't working in the first place. It sent me to something else. I did not ask to be on Bing. If I wanted to be on Bing, I would have been on Bing. Damn, oh whole ass damn thing. Okay. Because I can tell you what I'm not about to do. I am not about to sign in. They don't lost their goddamn rabbit ass minds. Hold on, it's loading. So while it's loading, let me see what's going on with everybody. Just popped in. What did I miss? Me talking about how I'm happy that the Batman 2 is not continuing. And how I binge watched Demon Slayer and My Hero Academia in 2 days. And Wonder Woman needs Jesus. I will take the Injustice Wonder Woman costume over the DCEU. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Wonder Woman in pants is a fuck no. No. Rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Corner. No. Wonder Woman in any kind of pants is a hell no. No. God, no. Jesus Lord. You might as well not even make her a woman at that point. No. Good. Ugh. Marvel and DC needs to get their ass whooped by a black grandma with a switch from Oak Tree. Tell me about it. What should Wonder Woman personality be like? Look at her personality. I would say take what Linda Carter did and what Susan Eisenberg did from Justice League and just merge them. That's how Wonder Woman should be acting. Honestly, that's how she should be acting in her comics. That's how she should be acting live action wise. But let's stop making her almost like Xena the Warrior Princess, just with less demeanor than Xena the Warrior Princess. You know what I'm saying? You know? So what did I miss? What did I miss? Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so here's the list. Okay. I'm tired of the variant covers. Yes. Seriously, what's so wrong with seeing Wonder Woman's bare legs? I don't know. I have no idea. Like, what's wrong with seeing her bare cheeks at this point, Sam? Like, if Justice League and Justice League Unlimited can show Wonder Woman her classic costume, what the hell is wrong with that? Have you seen Nope? It's very good. No, I have not seen Nope yet. What is it with DC and Marvel trying to one down each other with this stupidity? One hires an awful writer, then the other one hires another bad one or worse one. Like they keep giving titles and controls to failure. I mean, honestly, who's going to accept those jobs though? Like, if you think about how much they're getting paid, really, and then they want you to create something new. Why would I create something new for you when you're going to just take it and then make money off of it and I get no money from it? You know what I mean? Instead of over budgeting Batgirl movie, they could have made a question movie. Nicolas Cage is low key perfect casting. Yeah, and then after that, they can probably say that he has cancer. He dies and give his mantle to Renee Montoya. Which that did happen. That did happen. I'm not being facetious. That honestly did happen. Okay, so let me show you. Let's talk about some of the stuff that we see right here. Hold on. Um. Okay, so this is July. The top 200 single issues comic rating. The battle of the top 10. Batman is number one, of course. Daredevil number one because it was a relaunch. Remember, guys, it was a relaunch. Amazing Spider-Man number 5, Amazing Spider-Man number 6, because those were both shipped. And number 6 was 900. Axe Judgment Day number 1. Dark Crisis 2 of 7, because they re-released Dark Crisis number 2 under Dark Crisis on Earth, Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. Fortnite X Marvel Zero War 2, because they get a code for adding new skin and new characters. Of course, X-Men Hellfire Gala number 1 is number 9 because it's the number 1 issue, and Axe Eve Judgment number 1 because it's the number 1 issue. All right. Now here is 25. Immortal X-Men Saga 60, Moon Knight 13, Flashpoint Beyond 3 of 6, Ghost Rider, Poison Ivy, Wolverine, Joker, Gambit number 1, Batman 89. Oh god, that terrible book. DC versus Vampires, Detective Comics 1062, Twig number 3, and Captain America Sentinel of Liberty. And that's the Captain America one, not the Sam Wilson one. And that's 25, right? Okay, top 50 is Batman Superman World's Finest, which honestly should be higher than that. Carnage number 4, Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor number 2, Strange Academy, Punisher number 4, Batman Killing Time 5 out of 6. Thank God that shit's about to be over. Something's Killing the Children. Let's see, Avengers 58. Let's see, Sabretooth 5 out of 5. I didn't even know Sabretooth even had a solo comic book. But okay. 38 is Fantastic Four 45. New Mutants 27, Spider-Man 2099, Exodus number 4, Dark Crisis, World Without a Justice League, Superman number 1, Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood, She-Hulk number 5, DC versus Vampires, All Out War number 1 of 6, Nightwing 94, Venom 9, and Black Adam number 2. Do y'all not see the problem with what I just said? Do y'all not see the problem of what I said? Like, Jesus Christ. Wonder Woman with big boobs and butts, hands and feet. I don't know if she needs big hands and feet, but she definitely needs big boobs and butt. I can definitely tell you that. Numbering in the comic books are confusing. Yeah, it's pretty much stupid. What happened in Batman 89? I don't know. I haven't read it yet. Do I like Bucky Cap? No. Why would I like that bullshit? That's gross. That's gross. No, God, no. They're just friends. There is no, no, I do not ship that at all. No way. No. We don't do that around here. Oh my God, y'all. Guess what? Dylan said he fell asleep. He fell asleep waiting for the live stream to start. I'ma hit him. I'ma hit him. Oh, I heard that Batman 89 sucks. You know what? I don't know because I haven't read it yet. I need to read it. It's been a while since I read Batman. Because it just became too much Batman stuff. But do y'all not see the problem right here? We are looking at the top 50 comic books. And okay, let's look at the Batman stuff. All right. So Nightwing. So that's one thing. That's one Batman related title. So we got Nightwing. We have Batman Killing Time. Okay, that's 2. We have Batman Superman World's Finest. That's number 3. All right. Let's see. Detective Comics 23. That's 4. Batman 89. That's 5. Joker number 6. Joker 15. That's 6. Poison Ivy. That's 7. Let's see. I'm looking at Batman stuff. And Batman is at number 1. That is literally 8 titles. 8 damn titles of Batman. And I'm not talking about Batman related stuff. I'm talking about Batman being featured in the comic book. I'm talking about Batman related characters in the top 50. That is fucking ridiculous. When you got characters like Sabretooth, Jane Foster, Moon Knight, New Mutants is doing better than fucking Action Comics, Superman, Son of Kal-El, Wonder Woman. We are fucked. We are fucked. Hold on. I gotta message back Dylan because I can't believe he did that. DC better clean house. These sales are sad. No Superman, no Wonder Woman. No. There is nothing. Oh, okay. Bucky as Captain America. I didn't mind Bucky as Captain America. If you ask me, the MCU actually should have let Bucky become Captain America instead of Falcon. Because I think having Bucky as Captain America after Captain America died or gave up the mantle is such a great progression towards Bucky because it's like his road to redemption because Sam was the partner to Captain America, so he never had to prove himself to anyone. Bucky has everything to prove because everyone knows that he was mind controlled and forced to do things against his will, and towards the American people, which the people that he swore to protect, he betrayed them because he was mind controlled. So having him as Captain America is such a better story and is way more interested in, oh, look, Black Captain America. Okay. And like, that's not interesting. Falcon being Captain America is not interesting at all. Let's see. I'm not sexist to say that sex sells, all media, the boobs sell for real, for real. Yes, man, the culture. And you know what's so funny is man, the culture is that they want to. They you have you noticed how we've been getting a lot of variant covers of the male characters in sexual poses and in sexual manners, but we never get the women in sexual manners anymore. And it's like y'all do realize the majority of your readers, are fucking straight, right? And are males, right? Okay, great. So why are you pushing covers where the men are in sexual poses that are not that's I don't honestly I look, I get it. Nightwing has an ass. I get it. But if I see one more damn cover of him in a sexual pose and he's not with Starfire or Barbara Gordon, if they're not making love on that cover, and if the woman is not the main focus on that cover, we have a problem. I do not need to see more. I do not need to see comic book covers where the man is sexy. And I'm not talking about sexy where he looks good. I'm talking about sexy like this is a goddamn gay porno that y'all want us to damn watch. Sorry. No, majority of the goddamn readers are straight. If I wanted to watch that, I can easily go on Pornhub. But comic books, it's a no. It's a no-go. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And Kiefer said hi. Hi, Kiefer. I heard Action Comics has been good. I heard so too, Roland Dodge, but I'm gonna wait until the entire saga, the World War saga is over, because it feels like it's just drawn on too long for me. I'm like, I don't have time to read this shit month to month. No Superman and no Wonder Woman. No Superman and no Wonder Woman. And DC better clean house. These sales are sad. That's what I'm saying. Shane. Not enough of the other characters problem, especially Superman and Wonder Woman. The fact that we don't have not one Superman or Wonder Woman in the top 50, that's a problem. That is a problem. And Milestone is nowhere in the top 100. Now, yeah, Milestone's not even in the top 200. That's Ronan. Milestone comics are not even in the top 200. You hear what I'm saying? Like, ass weenie Arno. Yeah, Bucky knows Cap, which and he was his sidekick. Why make Sam, which is stupid? And then they have Isaiah Bradley and his son or grandson, is his grandson. Yeah, the Black Captain America, Isaiah Bradley, was Captain America, and he has a son. He has a grandson named Patriot, who is a young Avenger who's literally modeled after Isaiah Bradley. Hopefully he gets the job done, because DC needs to change, right, Alice? And you see how right now, you see how like there's been so many articles trying to slander him right now for doing his job. It's kind of like, well, you know, if if Warner Brothers was doing so well before David Zaslav got there, then why was WB sold off again 3 times within the past 10 years? WB has been sold off. Clearly what y'all was doing has not been working. So you're mad that David decided that he wants to make a change, and now all of a sudden he's racist, he's a homophobe, he's a Trump supporter, he hates black people, he hates Latinos, and it's just like, oh fuck off with that shit, you know? Where's the sexy women at in comic books? I mean, like the swimsuit edition. I don't know. We barely get them. Pray for me as I struggle to finish this bullshit Blood Syndicate. Ronan, look, I don't even know how you even reading the Milestone comics, because I dropped them after issue number 3 for most of them. Static, I dropped after issue number 2. I said, nah, fuck this. Icon and Rocket, the same thing. All of the Milestone comics, I dropped literally after either issue number 3 or number 2. It was trash, and it has not been better at all. Well, with the writers like Vita, they would be better off hiring interns or people like me who actually talks about the shit. I'm just being honest. Why not hire people who talk about it and know about this stuff. And I'm not talking about people who just praise everything DC and Marvel does. No, you need somebody that's going to have an open eye for everything and be like, look, no, the bullshit that y'all been doing has not worked. Well, we already said this character was LGBT, and guess what? The character's going back to being straight. But Trey my ass. It's not working. It is not working. Every damn week, Marvel and DC comes out of nowhere, and here comes another damn straight character. Oh, guess what? This character is all of a sudden attracted to the same sex. Of course they are. Of course they are. Oh my God, Jeffrey Thorne's Green Lantern run. Look. Most of Green Lantern runs have never been terrible. Some of them been mediocre, but Jeffrey Thorne has got to be the first time a mainstream Green Lantern book has been like vilified by the fandom. It is hot garbage. It is hot garbage. Yeah, fans like you who knows their stuff. That's all I'm saying. You have to have somebody who actually have passion for these characters and know these characters' history and lore. You cannot have people who don't care about these characters and stuff like that. And you need editors. You definitely need an editor who can come in and be like, no, I don't care. I don't care what you want. If you go on social media and you try to slander me, guess what? You're fired. If you go on social media and you talk any mess about the fans, about your job, about me as your editor, you're fired. I don't care if you LGBTQRFTUBQ, color blue, left, right, A, B, Z. Talk bullshit if you want to. You're gone. Because that's what they need. And when somebody comes to a script and be like, hey, this character is gay, no. Get out my office and come back. You got a day before you get fired to give me some garbage. To give me an actual story. I think John Kent would be great if he proposes to his boyfriend. You got 2 hours to write a better story. If not, you're fired. Move along. That's what you need. You need people like that. You need somebody who's willing to learn. And you need somebody who's willing to tell them no. Because if I was in DC and Marvel, y'all already know there will be some changes to a lot of characters at this point. I just being honest with you. This is why veteran writers, artists are moving to create their own, and they have my full support. Me too. DC ain't gonna be happy until they're bankrupt. At this point, they need more David Zaslav and Jim Shooter types. They do. Yeah, garbage, Arno. Garbage. Oh, hold on. Honestly, I do not care that you like the Batman 2. I don't know why everybody keep coming on my messages and saying that I like the Batman 2. Well, guess what? Obviously, it didn't work. Obviously, something didn't work. Obviously, something ain't working. They couldn't do this crap in the 90s. No, they could not. They could not. Not one bit. Not one bit. How bad is the Jeffrey Thorne run? Well, okay. Roland Dodge, the first. Matter of fact, Roland Dodge, why are you not reading it? How you gonna ask me? Start reading this bullshit. I'm just like, but anyway, Jeffrey Thorne, he was on Perch channel, and he was on social media talking about how much he hates Hal Jordan, and he thinks Jon Stewart is the best Green Lantern ever, which he's entitled to his opinion. But the second issue, the power battery gets destroyed. They all lost their powers all of a sudden. The only people who have their powers is Hal Jordan, but Hal Jordan's off doing whatever because he literally written Hal Jordan out of the story. And guess who has their powers? Jojo Mulligan, the LGBT Green Lantern, and Teen Lantern, the one from Young Justice that nobody likes, the one that has the gauntlet that I hacked into the gauntlet and now I have power now. And then the story became mostly about them two, along with Jon Stewart. It was a hot mess of a story, honestly. They didn't really know what they wanted to do. And could you imagine reading a Green Lantern book where the Green Lanterns are mostly powerless throughout most of the book? Don't nobody want to read that bullshit. Don't nobody want to read that. You really want to read a whole entire, almost an entire, 12 issue run where most of the Green Lanterns do not have their powers and they have to rely on two of the Green Lanterns that people do not like. You know? We value your sacrifice in reading it, so we don't have to. Yeah, I read it, and I regret reading that bullshit. The Flash, but it was Thornberry, pretty much. They would have thrown people out the window if they did this modern day shit back in the day. Yeah, I find it funny how they crap on the 90s, but then they ready to try to profit on it after disrespecting it. Yeah, I found it weird, especially when you remember it was a few videos that Perch was doing when he was like kind of trashing the 90s or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, the 90s had its issues, but it's not as bad as whatever the fuck they doing now. Can you really name an iconic storyline that came from the past 10 years that people really love? You know what I mean? None. 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 Name one. Name a story. And don't say fucking Flashpoint. Don't say Flashpoint. I'm talking about iconic storylines that when you read it, when you talk about it, people know about it and people love it. Because Flashpoint ain't it. One day Trey gonna pass away from cringe and haunt us all. Yo, Valid comment is down to one title. Yeah, oh my god, Ronan, how do you fucking ruin Valiant? Oh my god, Valiant was so good. 2000, between 2012 all the way up into 2018. That shit was amazing. Valid comic book was doing so well. So well, you know. DC needs to stop giving mantles to random people. Marvel did Eli Bradley dirty in the comics. Yeah, they a lot of the characters that people do like, they kind of erase them or put them on the side. Like they'll show up every once in a while. DC and Marvel wonder why manga is kicking their asses. You know, Hall, they'll claim that DC and Marvel aren't. There are some people who will claim all day, every day that it's not. One title, who's their last resort? Bloodshot. Is that really a title? Is that really a title, Arno? Because I mean, I don't remember them announcing Bloodshot getting the title. But I will tell you something. The new Bloodshot costume looks way better than when he first appeared in comic books. There are some comic book suits that do need changing. For the most part, is mostly lesser known heroes and villains that need their costume change. But people like Daredevil costume literally is simple. All right. Matter of fact, I need to have this discussion with y'all right quick because this is another aggravation that I keep running into. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Okay. Let me share. Hold on, because I want to talk about the suits because everybody's trying to talk about how accurate the MCU Daredevil suit is now that Disney has it now, and it's just like, no, it's not. So, as you guys know, this is the MCU's Daredevil suit. This is the Ben Affleck Daredevil suit that was in the Daredevil movie, right? Now, people were saying that the MCU suit is better than the movie one. And some people were even trying to say that this is more accurate than this costume that Ben Affleck had, which that's a whole damn lie because if you've seen Daredevil suit, the Ben Affleck costume is closer to the original suit than this bullshit. And the reason why I have a problem with this is because what is this? This is, look, armored shoulder pads, armored piece right here. There is no double D going on right here. Shoulder lines that goes all the way right here. Look at that. Belt buckle right here. Look at this. What the hell is this shit? This is not a Daredevil costume. You can't sit up here and say this is a Daredevil costume. And then look, the cowl doesn't even fit on Charlie Cox's head. How the hell do you make a suit for Charlie Cox and you didn't even measure his head correctly? Ben Affleck's head is completely on this suit. What's going on here? You get what I'm saying? And you see the way you see right here where it goes up right here. So it zips up right here. It stops right here. And then it goes around while Ben Affleck's one stops right here. And then this mask is by itself. This mask shouldn't be connected to this part at all because should be one piece separately. Why is there a zipper connecting his jawline part with his suit? It shouldn't be. That is weird. I don't care what none of y'all say. The fact that this costume that Ben Affleck has is more accurate to the costume that Daredevil has in the comic books is a problem. And everybody want to be like, oh, we're trying to go with realism. We passed realism a long time ago when we have a blind lawyer with echo detection fighting crime and backflipping off of rooftops. You really want to talk about realism? Well, it makes sense for him to wear armor. No. Because if you read a Daredevil costume, Matt does not have that kind of money to spend on having protective outfits on. He makes sure he has a costume that he can wear, but he doesn't have a costume that has protection on it. So that makes absolutely no sense at all. Let's see. I'm sorry. I done said a whole bunch of stuff. If you want experience more valid comics, check out the original material. Yeah, pretty much. I heard after Valiant was brought out, they changed the staff. They sure did. But remember the yellow and red OG Daredevil suit? Yeah. And yet people are trying to say, oh my God, it's so amazing. I know y'all seen that screenshot of Daredevil and She-Hulk. It is literally this damn suit right here. It is literally this damn hold on, where the darn thing at? It is literally this suit right here. Just this part is now yellow and red. So right here, these shoulder pads right here, this part is yellow. This is yellow, but this is red. Yellow, red, yellow. All of this is yellow. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And then this is yellow. And then this is red. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? It's terrible. It is terrible. No, I'm sorry. Charlie Cox, look, just because Daredevil was a good show doesn't mean that this damn costume is good. The fact that Charlie Cox looked better in his black suit, the makeshift suit, says it all. And the fact that he has his billy clubs and doesn't even use his billy clubs to fight, while in the movie Daredevil was using his billy clubs. It just makes no logical sense here. I'm sorry. I don't understand this. Y'all ain't gonna convince me that 2000. You ain't gonna convince me that 2022 shit look better than 2025. Nope, sorry, I rebuke it. Have you ever read Black Butler? No, I heard of it, but never read it. How's the Ben Affleck suit look so much better? I don't know, Arno. I don't know. Well, look what the sleep dragged in.
Boy, if you only knew after this week, I'm telling you. So here's what happened, right? So I finished with work today, right? And I'm sitting on my couch because I was like, boy, I'm winded. I'm winded today. So I sit down on the couch and I'm like, nah, this ain't cutting it. Let me just go lay down. It's only 6:30. I'm fine. Let me go lay down for a second. Next thing I know, I'm waking up and it's 10:30 at night, and I'm like, what the hell happened? For a second, I shit you not. I literally thought it was tomorrow. I already thought I was like into the next day. It's been a wild ride, y'all. Like, and that's part of the reason why it kind of took a minute here too. I didn't even eat food, so I had to grab food. Now I'm sitting here, so if y'all don't hear me for a second, that's why I'm eating.
He's here. He's here, everyone. Dylan's here.
That's right. So y'all hold on to your butt.
Yeah. I'm explaining to them about how the Ben Affleck 2005 suit looks more accurate and looks better than the MCU suit, because you know your MCU stands want to talk about how accurate the MCU suit looks like, especially now that She-Hulk released a still of it. And I'm like, if y'all don't stop fucking lying, fucking lying.
I'm one of those people that I never liked the Netflix Daredevil suit, even from the first time that I saw it. Like when it was revealed, I was like, that's it? Okay.
I was just
all right. I kept expecting it to get better.
I was so disappointed in that suit when I finally saw it. Because I knew they was building up to it, right? And I was like, yes, let's go. And then when they showed that final episode where he finally put on a Daredevil suit, and I said, I know damn well this ain't the damn Daredevil suit. I know. I must hold on, because you know I had to pause it for a second. Then I said maybe my eyes must be playing tricks on me for a second. Let me rewind and go back to the episode. And then I watched the episode again and I said, oh fuck nah, this shit ugly as hell.
When I saw it, I was like, this can't be y'all have a huge budget. Like this can't be right. Like it doesn't look like y'all put any money in it.
No, and then the only thing they put effort in is in his cowl, and even then, you remember when he put it on, it barely could fit his face. I said, y'all didn't even test this? Y'all didn't test his face before you put him in the suit? What the fuck? The cowl doesn't even look good on his face. It looks like it's coming off. And why did they make zippers attached to the neck, to the suit, Dylan? Like, what is this shit? This is the shit that I was talking about right here, Dylan. So, you know, the cowl is separately on the Ben Affleck one, right? But here in the MCU one, there's a zipper behind that connects from this part of the neck, and it connects to the jawline part all the way up here. Why is this a piece that needs to be connected? This should be a separate suit piece. Because it's a cowl. It shouldn't be connected to the suit itself. It's not a Batman suit. It's not a Michael Keaton suit. It is literally supposed to be a separate piece so you can easily take it on and take it off. It's so dumb. And then Dylan, it's not even fucking red.
The Daredevil. I never thought that it was red enough. Like this is a dark maroon.
Yeah. Everybody was like, oh, it's just the lighting. It's just the lighting. And I'm like, again, look at the 2005 Daredevil movie. Bam. This is it. In this movie, the movie was extremely dark. When it was time for him to fight, it was extremely dark. But his suit stuck out because it was red. This ain't even nowhere close to the shade of damn red at all. And then Dylan, why is he wearing armored pieces? Why is Daredevil wearing armored pieces? He's called Daredevil for a fucking reason. And then Dylan, where's the D's? Where are the damn D's at?
That was my problem with it too. I was like, where's the logo? He needs to have his logo. I mean, come on. Y'all worked everyone else's thing like into their suits. Where's his?
That's what I'm saying. And everybody was like, no one, and then people who were trying to defend it was trying to say that this is an upgrade. How is this an upgrade? What's upgraded about it? Because it's not leather? Oh, okay. So something in 2005 that took chances, that tried to make the suit as accurate as possible from the comics, did better than someone in 2022 who has a bigger budget, who has creators who can create suits. It
Yeah.
makes absolutely no damn logical sense. Let me see if I can find that. It's a Daredevil. It's a Daredevil cosplayer who actually did the yellow suit, and he did it correctly, and he had the double D on it and everything. And I'm just like, okay, if he can do it, what's y'all excuse? If I can find that shit right quick.
Mm.
Um
No, but yeah, that
because he
was the
did
problem that I had too with this whole MCU look at it. I always preferred, the old one, and I'm not going to pretend like as if we didn't think that was cool back in that time that this movie
that suit
came
was
out. I mean,
awesome. That suit was
this
awesome.
at the
Everybody was
time
talking
this
about it.
came out, one of the big things also was the Matrix. Like everybody was into like
Yeah.
leather looks and like all of that shit. Like that was just the style at the time, as the meme goes. Like it looked cool. It really did. I mean, looking back at it, people are probably thinking whatever they want about it, but give it a few years, the way the fashion works, that exact fashion trend will be back in style.
Yeah, and it wasn't like it was bad though, and neither they act like it was terrible. It was a terrible suit, and it wasn't. Well, it was a
Mhm.
terrible movie. No one talking about the damn movie. That's the problem. Y'all always want to focus on the damn movie. What does that have to do with the costume, though?
Mm.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about right now. You know? Let me see if I can find because it was a cosplayer that did the yellow and red suit,
Mm.
and I wanna pull it up because it's just kind of like, if he can do it, why can't y'all do it? It is not that damn hard to pull off the yellow costume correctly. Shit. I cannot remember the damn cosplayer's name right now. I am drawing a blank on him, and all they're doing is showing me stupid leaks from the show, and the show's not even all that great. But what I'm saying is, if we got cosplayers that can professionally do this shit, I don't understand why they can't do it. You know?
That's the weird thing to me too. I'm like, there's a whole community that's existed for a long time that this is what they do. They try and recreate it in real life as much as possible. And y'all just not gonna go to them because they make it look like it works, and they make it to where you can run around in it, jump around in it, whatever you got to do. I mean, why aren't
Exactly.
y'all asking them?
Exactly. And they keep coming up with lame excuses talking about, oh, it's not realistic and this and that. And everybody was like, man, come on now. I'm so tired of everybody using that as an excuse too, Dylan. It's like, oh, aha, I found the person. I found the person. There we go. Hold on. Let me pull them up right quick. Let me stop sharing. Yeah, they keep using this excuse, Dylan, where they're like, oh, well, they're trying to make it practical. Get the fuck out of here with this practical shit. No one cares about practicality anymore at this point. Because if you can make the shit work at this point. I don't want to hear it. Okay, let me pull up this guy right quick, because he definitely got this thing, because we're at an age where costuming can work, and I'm about tired of everybody talking about you can't do it because it's not practical. You can make anything practical. Y'all just choose not to. Stop lying to yourself. Okay, here it is. Here's the cosplayer. Can you guys see it? Can you see it, Dylan? Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it, and
Okay,
that is incredible.
this is the cosplay. This is him dressed up as the Daredevil based on the MCU suit. What is this? Why can he can do it? He can make this suit work live action wise. Why couldn't Marvel do this? What's so hard about this one? Don't it look accurate? It looks just like the Daredevil suit, the yellow Daredevil suit from the comics. And yeah, I think he got a red one. Let me see if I can pull up the red one. Oh, look, here's even a better look at the costume. He even had the old belt buckles. I forgot that Daredevil had the belt buckles in this bullshit. But anyway, let me see if I can find the red one. There was see, he even did a good Tim Drake one. See, look at that. He is killing it with this Daredevil suit right here, the yellow one, the one that everybody swear that you can't make it work. It's not practical. It's not possible. All right.
I gotta say though, when you were scrolling through and he did that Mr. Fantastic, I gotta say I don't think that was accurate. I don't remember Mr. Fantastic having all that ass.
I know. I was like, look, I just saw it too, and I was like, whoa. That's why I said, let me get away from this one. Lord
I said, I know he ain't stretching that for the camera. My God.
I'd be like, calm down. Let's see. Does he have a? Okay, so he just wore the yellow one. He has a red one. I know I saw him in the red one. That was really cool. Oh, here it is. Look, Mr. Fantastic. Get on. So see, look at that. What's wrong with this? Why they couldn't do something like this, Dylan? This could have worked. This could have definitely worked. This looks way better than what Marvel did. Why is this better? Why you can't keep telling me that this isn't possible when you got look at this costume. This costume looks way better than what Marvel gave us. Like,
I like it.
And then look at this. Look at this Tim Drake costume. I bet you when they do Tim Drake Robin in the Titans, I bet the costume is going to be hot shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
And I mean, if they did it like this, God, I'll take two.
But I mean, look at this. Y'all can't keep telling me these costumes are impractical when you got look at this. This looks like Tim Drake just straight up walked off the street. You know what I'm saying?
See, they should have done this for Batman and Robin.
Yeah, they honestly should have. They tried, but remember they put nibbles on it. Ew.
Yeah. And the colors were so muted. Look at that ass.
I know. Look at this Robin costume. Oh, good.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. Does he has another one? Look at that. See, and you telling me y'all can't make none of this work? You mean tell me y'all can't make none of these costumes work live action wise? Oh, okay. All right. And these are professionally done things. Look at that. He did a rain scene based on Daredevil. Okay, hold on.
Nice.
Look, okay, Mr. Fantastic. What in the world is up with this Mr. Fantastic photo?
I'm trying to find out.
Like, Mr. Fantastic is so out of his realm because Mr. Fantastic is older than that. And he should not be looking sexy. Sorry.
Danger is very real, but fear is a choice.
Look at that. He can't move.
Very real.
It's not practical.
It's not practical,
Dylan. What they say? They said it's not practical. So what was that, Dylan? What was that?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, they can make it to where you can move around and you can do what you need to do. So, I mean, it's not that hard and it's not outside the realm of possibility that somebody would actually make something like that. Like, you don't have to make it look like they bought it at like a military store or something.
Exactly. They keep lying and stuff. Look at that. The costume is just screaming. His costume is screaming like, Marvel, steal this from me. Like, Marvel, this guy is literally giving you like one of the best Daredevil suits ever, and you just said fuck it. Oh, okay, all right. Talk stupid to me. Look at that. Just look at it. It just makes no. Why couldn't we get something like this, Dylan? I'm sorry. It just pisses me off. I'm sorry. Let me stop. Okay. I'm just saying, like, if that can work, I don't understand why they keep saying that it can't work. Yeah, I don't get why Perch sometimes act like the 90s were bad. I don't know, because he's such a 80s whore. I'm playing. But I mean, I guess the 80s were golden age for both DC and Marvel, honestly. But the 90s went really extreme, but it was good. Look, let's be honest. Not everything was good, but for the most part, a lot of their stories were enjoyable. The characters and look good. A lot of the men look heroic. A lot of the females look sexy and gorgeous. So, it is what it is. I like the 2003 suit more than the MCU suit because it's more comic book accurate. The director's cut remains to be better than the theatrical. Yes, Dominic, people sleep on the director's cut of the Daredevil movie. And once you watch that, you're like, oh, okay, this shit makes way more sense. And it was way darker than I thought. Like the only thing people really can talk about how bad the Daredevil movie was the Bullseye. Bullseye didn't have a costume and the playground fight. But other than that, if you take those, if you put Colin Farrell in a Bullseye costume, it'll be fine. And if you take out that fight scene between Jennifer Gardner and Ben Affleck in the playground, which is basically them fucking each other with their eyes. Okay, come on now. Y'all seen that movie. They were ready to make love with each other the first time they started fighting. Stop playing with each other. Y'all know darn well they were having too much fun with each other. I was like, no wonder Ben Affleck fell in love with Jennifer Gardner. They were kicking each other ass and having eye sex with each other, even though he's blind in the movie. It should be an all-in-one color. Yeah, it should be. Affleck suit is the best. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. The Ben Affleck suit is the best one. Yeah. The 90s weren't all bad comic books and other. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The 90s books weren't all that bad. Arnold was like, preach. Yes. The Daredevil suit got MCU'd. Yeah, Sam, it got MCU'd, all right. The MCU suit looks like a military armor. The armor plates be under the costume. Yeah, and it's stupid. The Ben suit looks great. That She-Hulk show looks yikes. Oh, Dylan, did you see the sneak peek clip that they released for She-Hulk where their She-Hulk is virgin shaming Captain America, talking about, well, he has to be a virgin, Bruce. And then a ship comes out of nowhere, and then Jennifer turns over into the car and crash lands or whatever, but she tried to blame it on Bruce even though she was driving and she wasn't watching the road.
Not.
Oh God, let me see if I. You got to see that one because it's for free range. Hey, YouTube, it's free range, bitch. It's free range.
No, I haven't seen very much coming out of this. Like honestly, like I was so preoccupied with work. Y'all, I haven't even read comics. Yeah, y'all don't even understand. I'm about 2 weeks behind on just reading comics.
I was telling them about how terrible the sales have been, Dylan. Like the sales have been terrible. When I tell you most of DC comic books are out of the top 100, Dylan,
sound about right.
It's bad.
Sound about right.
Bad. It is bad. It's bad. Like holy crap, it's bad. I'm like, oh my God, like this is bad, y'all. Oh man. And when you have characters like Sabretooth, Moon Knight, the New Mutants, not Captain America, but like just other characters like that don't have such a bigger name than Wonder Woman and Superman, when those characters are doing better than Wonder Woman and Superman, you fucked up. The fact that Superman and Wonder Woman are below 100, come on now. What's happening here?
I will say I am slightly happy to hear that Batman is down, because hopefully that means they'll stop doing so much Batman and just like say, fuck it, let's just start taking chances on other stuff.
The only one that's number one is the main Batman book, but even the Detective Comics done took a major drop. It's like in the top 50 now, but it was like, damn, it's not even in the top 20. What the fuck happened?
Honestly, I feel like with Detective, my problem was with it because like I was reading it for a while, and Mariko Tamaki's writing is like, it's all right. She's not the best. Like nothing I would definitely describe as like this was an incredible story, but I mean, you know, she had thought out plot lines. Like I will give her that. She had actually thought out her story, and she had, you know, little tie-ins and things like that. So she actually executed what she set out to do. It just wasn't all that great, and I think that's what happened with a lot of people, because I remember just going into the store one day and I was like, you know what? I don't really feel like picking it up today. I just don't feel like it.
It wasn't. It didn't capture my attention though, neither. And it's the same thing with like Nightwing. Like once Tom Taylor revealed that Nightwing had a sister, and I said, all right, I'm out. Like I I stopped caring about the book. He made me not care anymore. I was just like, I should be excited about this reveal, but I'm not. I'm more like, and I don't care. I honestly do not care.
Well, I don't know if y'all heard, but I heard the word around the water cooler down the grapevine is that the Flash movie may possibly end up getting canceled as well, and I'm looking forward to that.
I hope so. I hope to God it is, because honestly, to be honest, Dylan, the movie shouldn't even have happened. And what I mean is, the first Flash solo movie should not be a Flashpoint movie. That's that shit you build up to a third movie for Flash. You don't do that for your first movie. Hell, like I said, y'all can hate him all you want to, but again, Zack had a plan. His plan for Flash, his original plan was, I think it was going to be Flash versus Reverse Flash and Captain Cold with the help of Cyborg. Sounds better than his first ever movie being a Flashpoint movie with old ass Michael Keaton Batman and ugly ass Supergirl. I don't care what none of y'all say. Sasha Calle ugly. We already talked about it. Ugly. I don't give a damn what y'all say. That haircut ugly, and when you really sit there and look at her ass, she ugly. Just being honest. Not enough makeup in the world can save you from an ugly ass jawline. That jawline look good in certain moments when she's turned. But when we fully see her face forward, and then she cut her hair like a dummy. Bitch, please. I would have put on a wig. I would have been like, I'm not cutting my hair. Because if this don't work out, at least I got my hair. It saved you. I'm sorry, let me stop. But here's the clip. Right here.
Back to what I was saying before. My theory. Steve Rogers did not have a girlfriend before he went into the service.
Says who?
The History Channel. So he becomes Captain America, and from that moment on, a symbol of America. He's rushed to the front lines. He becomes a war hero. Then he is frozen in ice.
Right.
So based on everything you've told me, after he gets unfrozen, he goes from world-threatening disaster to world-threatening disaster. That's when he's not a fugitive from the law, right? So it seems like he was pretty busy.
All you're doing is repeating everything that I've already told you about my friend and colleague.
Obviously, Captain America was a virgin.
Look out!
Yeah, what the fuck, Dylan? That's it. That was it. That was the clip.
I mean, really?
Yeah.
God, jeez.
Yeah. And remember, she's gonna blame Bruce for this.
I mean, it's just I'm tired of them doing this thing in modern age MCU where it's like they have this ho-hum attitude about everything that happened in the past, like, you know, all the early movies, and it's just like, oh, yeah, that's actually really messed up instead of heroic the way that his life went. Like, it's the most annoying type of mentality applied to those movies. You know what I mean? It's like as if they actually started listening to the people who used to talk shit about the early Marvel movies, and now those are the people writing current Marvel movies.
Pretty much is. And then they said that the reason why she gets the powers is because when they got in the car crash, some of Bruce's blood spilled on her, and because she had a cut on her thing, his blood went inside of her blood, and that's how she became She-Hulk. And I was just like, the first off, I mean, that's not her origins, and second of all, why was there a random fucking ship just landing in the middle of the road while Hulk and She-Hulk are driving down the damn road? And I thought he was supposed to be stuck in his Professor Hulk form. What the hell? Like, they can't even. And can somebody recast Mark Ruffalo? I'm sick of his ass. His ass has been the worst thing that happened to Hulk since forever. Okay, all right, cool. at least pre-2000 superhero comic books tried to make the comic book accurate or close enough. Yeah, but see, Sam, they like to use the X-Men as an example. Well, they were wearing black suits. Okay, sure, the X-Men could have been colorful. They could have been colorful. I will give you that. But at the same time, remember, in the comic books, they also were doing the Ultimate Universe. In the Ultimate Universe, the X-Men actually did wear all black. So technically, they were on the ball with the costumes, just because you didn't like them. And let's be honest, I had almost every movie Marvel toy back in the day before the MCU started. Look, those toys was awesome. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all can kiss my ass. Don't care what none of y'all say. I had the Spider-Man ones. I had the X-Men ones. I had the Ghost Rider one. I had the Blade one. I had the Daredevil one. They were all cool. All of those toys were cool back in the day, because remember, toys weren't advanced like that when we were growing up. Okay. not like how they are now. Now the toys are looking better and better. I kind of want them to do like a retro thing, Dylan, where they go back and remake like the movie toys for the movies, for all of the Marvel and DC movies that we had back in the day when we were growing up. But since they have a better technology, they can make the suits look better and the toys move better. I'm quite sure people would buy it, because there is one toy I always wanted to get. It was from Batman and Robin. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to about Batman and Robin, but that merchandise for Batman and Robin was hot. Y'all can say the movie sucked all you want to, but the merchandise for Batman and Robin was amazing. Stop playing with y'all. Do not lie to yourself. Batman and Robin merchandise sold. There was a Batgirl toy, Dylan. I don't know if you remember the Batgirl toy. It was they only made one Batgirl toy out of the entire Batman and Robin collection. And it was a Batgirl toy that I wish I had for my collection. I had all of the toys, had all of the jet, the little ice car that Freeze rode, the Batmobile, the Robin cycle, the little ice vehicles that they drove at the end of the movie. I had all of that stuff too. And the only thing I didn't have was the Batgirl one, because the Batgirl stuff was rare. Another thing too that I don't know if a lot of y'all remember is a lot of the female characters were rarities when I was growing up. They will make a limited versions of the female action figures, so it was basically like first come first serve, and those female action figures were gone. When I tell you the Batgirl action figure, because it was part of my collection, it was hard to get, and it was the same thing with the Power Rangers. All of the Power Rangers were easy to get except for the Pink and Yellow Ranger. Anytime a female character was a Power Ranger, best believe you ain't getting that action figure, because it wasn't that many of them. Now they're learning to make more female action figures, but back in the day, it was basically first come first serve. Sorry, the only way you're getting a female version of that character if they make a Barbie doll, and don't nobody want no Barbie doll of that bullshit. Well, I don't know, some of y'all might. I'm not gonna judge.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind having that Black Canary Barbie doll. If you've seen that.
Wait, there's a Black Canary Barbie doll. Hold on, Dylan. Let me see.
You need to Google up on that.
Black Canary doll. Is it a Barbie doll?
Yeah, it's a Barbie doll.
Hold on, let me see, because I didn't know they made it. Oh my god! Wait, wait. There's a Black Canary Barbie doll. Wait, there's several of them. Oh my god, Dylan, they got a Supergirl Barbie doll in her post-crisis one, bruh.
Okay,
oh
nice.
My god. It's the whole damn it's the official costume too. Oh shit.
I'm telling y'all right now.
They don't have look, y'all. They don't give us the female superhero costume action figures for the female characters in their actual costumes. Holy shit! Oh my god! Look, they got the Black Canary with and it's the one with the leggings, Dylan.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she got the fishnets on, y'all.
She got the fishnets. That is so awesome, and it's out of stock. How was it sold out already?
Oh yeah, I think they only did it for like a limited run because people were like, "I'm not gonna buy this for my daughter," because they didn't know who the character was. So yeah, it was a limited run. Now she's like expensive on eBay.
Yeah, she is. Let me pull. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Let me pull up the Black Canary doll. because they won't even give us this, Dylan. They won't even give that us. They won't even give this to us for guys. And I'm talking about action figure wise. Look at this. Look at this. We will never get an action figure version of this. They will never give us this. Even though, look, the heels, the fishnet, the gloves. Look, she's wearing the one piece and the leather jacket, Dylan.
I'm saying they actually put all the effort into it.
They will never give us this as an action figure. They will never give us this as an action figure, and that's the problem. And then they wonder why the female action figure toys don't sell well. Well, you give us ugly version of them. Or like, I want an accurate action figure of Black Canary. I'm sorry, I do. Jesus Christ. See, this is that bullshit right now. Oh God, I didn't even realize I had a spam up in here. Hold on. Block. All right, cool. Sorry guys, I didn't even realize there was a bot in here. Hardly even worse, the fucking suit, it was Daredevil in name. Yeah. I'm not horny at the moment, you goddamn thought bots. Lightning my ass, we're artists, we know the difference. Yeah, we do. Dylan, we talked about bad writers getting more chances. Oh yeah, Jeffrey Thorne, Dylan, is getting another knack at it at the Green Lantern run. It's going to be called John Stewart, Emerald Knight. Even though, you know, his Green Lantern run was so bad that DC had to cancel it after 12 issues. But, you know, let's give him another chance because that's what we want. Yay for chances.
Yeah, I hated that story so much. I had to give up on Green Lantern.
That was like the worst Green Lantern run I've ever read. I was like, what the hell is this shit?
It was terrible.
It was horrible. And, you know, I didn't even read that. I gave up on the Grant Morrison run because I was like, I don't even know what the fuck he doing. So I was just like, whatever, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want with this one. But that Jeffrey Thorne run, because you know, I was excited because I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna tell a John Stewart story, which is good because John Stewart do need a little bit more stories. Because look, I love my Green Lantern fans, but y'all asses act like Hal Jordan ain't never had no damn stories before. Like, stop. Stop it. Okay, stop it. They said the MCU costumes look uncomfortable and hot. They forget they need to go under normal clothes. Yeah, they do forget about that. Daredevil takes the risk. He's literally called Daredevil. I know. Michael Clark Duncan is the best and most intimidating Fisk. Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I was a little pissed off he was cast at first because I was just like, the Kingpin is white. Michael Clark Duncan was pretty cool though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he did a really good job. I mean, Vincent D'Onofrio also did really well in the MCU one, but yeah.
Yeah, but Hawkeye. Hawkeye. I don't know what Hawkeye did to him, but Poke Vincent, he deserved better than that. He deserved better than that. It's always realism this and realism that, but these motherfuckers don't look at the art from Alex Ross, Lee Benicio, and Bill Sinekis. They're all realistic art styles, yet can make it look badass. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. And then, of course, another thing, Arno, is a lot of them always like to be like, fuck realism. I mean, fuck comic books because they suck anyway, and their costume in the comic books suck anyway. And it's like, yeah, it sucks because you didn't read them, but a lot of us read them. There's a reason why this costume is still going on for, I don't know, 50 damn years. There's a reason why. All right. Okay, cool. They should hire Axel Braun. Yeah. I always said superhero costumes are wrestling circus costume. Recreating them should be easy. It should be, but you know, hey, I knew he was going to say that. I mean, the Giant D needs to go, but yeah, it's okay. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Let me see what else you guys are saying. That Tim Drake cosplay though, yeah, I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
LeBron makes a better fanfic than Marvel and DC writers. That's true. They all look good. His sexy, fantastic. Oh Lord. We are not going to talk about his Mr. Fantastic. he went too far with his Mr. Fantastic.
All I know is I'm not mad at it.
What's the thing, Dylan? What you doing with all them cheeks out here on a Thursday afternoon? Cheek up. Like, and then could you imagine if he had bent down and you didn't realize it was a he, and you said nice cakes, good looking, and then thanks, man.
And then you just see that. I mean, for me it would be fine, but for y'all, it would probably be a conundrum.
Be like, damn it, he got more ass than this damn girl over there standing next to him. Fuck. Invisible Woman. What? Why is his ass bigger than yours? I don't know. Bitch, squats. You are going to do squats until you get an ass like his. They always say it's not practical, but then they never make their suits anti-chafe. Yeah. That's why I respect cosplayers. If I were to cast cosplayers to play my character, I would do so in a heartbeat. Yeah, you saw I don't know if any of you guys noticed when Young Ripper, he was at a convention in Texas, and two people dressed up as his character Yara from his comic book. Like, people already love the character Yara. There is fan art already about Yara. Like, that's the breakout character. Make that shit make sense, Dylan. How the hell Yara is the breakout character from Ripper's Isom character, and we don't even know much about her. But everybody's like, yeah, we love Yara. Yeah, Yara. He even made a shirt and stuff like that. The shirt and the poster of Yara, all of Yara's stuff is getting sold out instantly. But yet people hate females, they say. People hate females. Nobody wants to see females do anything. But yet when Ripper releases a female character, everybody's loving Yara. Make that make sense. Daredevil Bullseye hates old people. Oh yeah, when he killed that old lady, that junk was hilarious. That
with
shit,
a peanut too.
Yeah. And then try to pretend like he ain't did a damn thing.
Oh yeah, she like slumps over on his shoulder and he's like, oh, she's sleeping.
Yeah. It's just kind of funny. Let's see. What else they say? Hold on. I'll still clap that you twerking, bro. I mean, with all that ass in that suit, I bet I'm quite sure he probably got a TikTok or something where he has that what's that song, Dylan? You know, what was it? If you twerk that shit for me, so darling, twerk. I bet you he probably got a social media TikTok where he is probably twerking in that damn Mr. Fantastic suit. Be like, have you ever wondered, can Mr. Fantastic twerk? The answer is yes. Yes, he can. Mark Ruffalo is too old for this role. The fact that Mark Ruffalo was the next decision over Edward Norton was terrible. I don't care what none of y'all say. Look, Mark Ruffalo was not my choice. When I saw him cast as Hulk in the Avengers, I said, ugh, he ugly. Why? just and then even his Hulk, I'm not gonna lie, Dylan, even though I was hyped with the movie, the Hulk stuff just never worked for me in the Avengers movie because I was just like, fuck, Mark Ruffalo is ugly. They done changed the Incredible Hulk to look like he has more of a gut than abs. Like, what is that? Like, the Incredible Hulk from the Incredible Hulk movie looked like a damn Hulk. I don't know what the fuck Mark Ruffalo's Hulk looked like. His ass been eating burgers, and that's it.
That's the thing. I never liked what they were doing with it, and they've just, with each like iteration of him appearing on screen, they've just like made the Hulk look more and more like Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, and then they even got rid of the original voice for Hulk, the guy who usually does the Hulk voice, and have Mark Ruffalo voice him, and he's just like, no thanks. If Steve had time, he would be slaying Loom Poom. Also, any woman would be honored to deflower him. Yeah, but I'm quite sure he done slept with Sharon Carter. Let's be honest. We already know he done slept with her at least once. Tom Queen needs to stop being protecting his emotional bullshit. Didn't Marvel confirm Scar and She-Hulk? Oh yeah, the son that Hulk has with his wife from Sakaar, even though we never saw that version. But okay, sure, whatever. I heard the Wrecking Crew looks like trash in the MCU. Oh yeah, hold on, Dylan. I gotta show you the Wrecking Crew. Because that Wrecking Crew was terrible. Wrecking Crew MCU. Because I don't know what the hell that shit was. Where was it? There was a photo of the Wrecking Crew, and I'm trying to see if they still got it, because they probably removed it as quick as they showed us, because it was like a blink and you miss it moment. No, that wasn't it. Nah, that ain't the Wrecking Crew. That is not. They don't remove the picture. I knew it. I should have known they were gonna remove it. Because it was. I saw it before, but I think they removed it, Dylan. It was on Twitter, and I should have saved the photo, but I saw it, and when I tell you, they look terrible. They look awful, Dylan. But they're not gonna show us. They done removed it. I think Marvel removed it because they're just showing an image of these four guys. I mean, no, a few guys, but that ain't them. Nah, that's definitely not them, because they were in suits from when I saw the photo. Yep, they removed them. Yep, they removed the Wrecking Crew photo from the internet. I should have known they were going to, because they don't want us to see it though. All right, have a good night, Dr. Hino. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to see it. Also, DC took away the guns too for the action figures. Yeah, sup, Anthony? Trey about to be buying a Barbies. Nah, I can't buy no Barbies now because I still have a mother that comes to visit me. I do not need to answer to her, and she's black, so you already know. Black moms are like, and Latino moms are not for the. They don't give a damn about privacy. They really don't. Just being honest. You can be 50, and they'll still bust in your house. They'll look around and see what's out of place. Like, hello, my house, and and they love to remind you that, and you my child. I could have sworn I had you. Yeah, you did, but that's not the point. All right then, don't question me again. What the hell? Oh Jesus! I'm telling you, parents. I swear, DC missed this opportunity looking at the merch for anime and manga. Yeah, they do, but at the same time, when they do release merchandise, they like to make it way more than what it needs to be. Like the McFarlane toy line, it's good, but I don't think it's worth the money that they're asking for. Honestly, I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm not, because when I was getting toys, when we were growing up, Dylan, like what I think most of the action figures were like probably under $10. And the only time you pay like $20 is because you're either getting a 3-pack, a 4-pack, or you're getting a character with a vehicle. When we had toys, but now it's 20 and up for just one character. Like, damn. Shit.
Yeah, it's pretty pricey to try and keep up with it.
Yeah, so And when it comes to anime and manga, they know how to price it where you can go into a store over in Japan and probably come out with about 10 items for less money than you spend here. When you spend in America, you probably would come out with 2 items and spend close to $300. You're like, what the fuck happened? Because even the statues that they do are overly expensive. I mean, I'm not saying that those workers don't deserve the work they do, but come on now. Come on. Some of them statues are just a smidge bit too much. just a tad bit too much. Especially when you want people to buy them, when you want people to buy more. If the starting price for something is $200 something, it's like, okay, do I spend the $200 on something that I know that I know is just going to stand there and look at me, or am I going to spend $200 on maybe like some clothes, some food, or video game, or you know what I'm saying, like, or a console? You get what I'm saying, or a phone. People have to think about that kind of stuff when you're doing merchandise stuff. You can't just make merchandise high and expensive and then be like, I wonder why people aren't buying it like we want them to buy, But I will say another thing too with Todd McFarlane. Todd, if you're listening, quit with the fucking Batman shit. Enough. Stop releasing a Batman toy with every wave. He has released so many Batman characters. Look, I love Batman. But if you don't start releasing some other damn characters, please, I beg, please, please. Classic Wonder Woman would be nice. Captain Atom, Firestorm, all 3 Blue Beetles, Question, Dr. Manhattan, the Watchmen team, JSA, for God's sakes. All right? Villains. Give me besides the Joker, give me a classic Poison Ivy, a classic Harley Quinn. Not that new bitch. Classic Harley Quinn. Give me Lex Luthor. Give me Brainiac. Give me a classic Mongol, for God's sakes. Give me classic Martian Manhunter. The Flash. Come on now. Godspeed. Wait, no, Godspeed is already out. Not Godspeed. But Cobalt Blue. And I'm talking about the comic book version of this, not the CW shits. Black Lightning, his daughters. Where are this shit at? Stop releasing Batman shit. Honestly. Thank you. All right. That was my message to Todd. I was talking about Sasha Calle, bro. What about Sasha Calle? Hold on. I'll still clap. Oh, you talking about you'll still clap Sasha Calle? Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. As long as you put a trash bag over her face. Now they're going to start making gay Captain America a whole bunch of rainbows, probably. Trey, your mom would be worried if she sees that her son suddenly start collecting Barbies. Yeah, she would be. I don't know who sells Marvel merch, but the characters' dress suits don't sell. Yeah, they always try to put them in these simple costumes that just looks terrible, honestly. What happened to DC's Metal Men? Actually, I don't know what happened to DC Metal Men. They've been around. They're there. They just don't use them.
I'll tell you what happened to them. Their last series was written by Dan DiDio, and he was fired before it even finished.
Oh, okay. Well. Oh well. And matter of fact, let me show you how much the Sasha Calle Supergirl suit sold out damn ugly. Sasha Calle Supergirl suit. Because this shit so goddamn ugly that even cosplaying this shit. Seen cosplayers try to pull it off. And it's just like, oh, that's so precious that you tried to pull that ugly ass costume off. First off, let's show you the picture of her right quick, and then this is her up close. because I think y'all need to be reminded of how ugly she was. I'm just being honest. I'm not even the fact that she looks nothing like Supergirl. It is just the most idiotic thing I've ever seen. I ain't never seen nothing so stupid before in my life. I was like, are y'all kidding me right now? She looks nothing close to the girl. And then it was kind of funny because they cast her at the same time that Melissa Benoist was still Supergirl. So it's kind of like, what was y'all thinking? Oh, okay. All right, be stupid if you want to. Okay. So let me pull up Sasha Calle, Supergirl. Okay. Look at that, Dylan. Doesn't she look gorgeous? Don't that suit look good? No, you don't like it? It ugly. God damn it, it's so ugly. Dylan said, hell no, it's ugly. It's so goddamn ugly. Did you see my comment? Wait, Anthony, the one where you said hello? Yeah. I said, hey. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Anthony. Was there another one I missed? Let me guess, they've been swapped and bent. Yeah. I believe fans probably still caught it though. Yeah. Trey should be like they are mines. I'm collecting them. Don't judge me. No, she's gonna do. She's nope. But what do y'all think? What do you think, Dylan? In the cute? Is she cute?
Sorry, I had to go grab something to drink.
Oh, all right. Here's her Supergirl suit.
God, what is that material? Like, what is that called?
I don't know.
Because every time I look at it, it reminds me of like fishnet that they just like spray painted. I'm like, why?
Look, we can zoom in.
What is that? Like, what is that even supposed to be?
This is I remember Zach said that this stuff right here. It's supposed to be like the lettering texture from the people of Krypton, so you can see like like these are like their symbols of meaning and stuff like that with the texture pattern. But the problem is this is ugly. It's ugly. It's an ugly. It's ugly, and then look. I mean, really, y'all really want to keep talking about this? She cute. Oh, okay. Okay, a lie don't care who tell it. A lie don't care who tell it. Now, here is a cosplayer. Let's look at the cosplayer one, and even then, it's still ugly ass suit. I don't care. It's ugly, no matter how much. Okay, and here is the costume. Now, beautiful girl, of course. Liz Wonder is beautiful, but I mean the suit ugly. Look at this suit. Look, and then look, it's so weird because there's no belt buckle right there, because it makes no sense. Supergirl does not look good without pants. I mean, with pants on, she don't. That's why Melissa Benoist's suit didn't look good. I thought they would have learned their lesson from Melissa Benoist's suit. Matter of fact, let's even pull up the Melissa Benoist suit when she got Supergirl suit from the CW pants. All right, because they pulled that one out, and that one didn't work neither. And as soon as Melissa Benoist put on pants, her ratings went down the toilet because everybody was like, "Nah, we're good." Like, no, seriously, I kid you guys not. When Melissa Benoist put on pants in Supergirl, the ratings crashed in the first episode when everybody saw it. What do you think, Dylan? Does she look good? I mean, the cosplayer tried her best to make this suit work, but it's still ugly.
I don't like the design of the suit either. It doesn't look good to me.
Yeah, and then okay, now here's the Melissa. Let's look at the Melissa Benoist one, where this is the ones where she put on the pants, where it just doesn't work. Like they want so bad to put girls in pants, and it just does not work. Okay, bam. Here's Melissa Benoist in her new Supergirl suit with the pants on. Look at that. Look at that. That ugly ass costume. Look at it, Dylan. It's ugly. It's ugly.
Yeah, it
It
doesn't
doesn't
work.
work.
It
It
really
doesn't
doesn't.
work. And like y'all think I'm playing. Look, Supergirl's ratings weren't bad though. I need y'all to understand. Supergirl ratings weren't that bad when you got to season 3. Season 4 was pushing it. But when it got to season 5 and she put on these goddamn pants, no, season 4 is when she put on the pants. Season 4, when she put on these goddamn pants, the first episode, everybody said, we're out. Like, look at it. Dylan, look at this shit. It is fucking ugly. It is ugly compared to what? Let me see if I can I'm gonna pull up the Supergirl, her original suit, her original costume, because people need to understand why the original costume, why Supergirl in a skirt works better than Supergirl in pants. It didn't work as much as they wanted people to believe that it could work. It didn't. It did not. Okay, now let's look at Melissa Benoist in an actual Supergirl suit, a real Supergirl suit. This is something they should have thought about with Sasha Calle. Okay, bam. This is her in a Supergirl suit, Dylan. Now, doesn't this look more appealing and more feminine than whatever the fuck they had her in? Even if the show is crap, I'm just saying. Don't this suit look more appealing though, Dylan?
Yeah, I do prefer this one.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it's more appealing. And they was some people were like, the reason why they changed the pants is because Melissa was up in Vancouver and it's cold up there. Well, that's just too damn bad. Too damn bad. You gotta suffer. You gotta suffer for beauty, you know? Because this looks way better than all of those pantsuits that we saw a minute ago. And that's just real talk. You know? I'm gonna head out. Stay safe, y'all. All right, have a good night. What if she wore underwear on the outside? That's just weird, Roland Dodge. Females don't need to be wearing their their underwear outside. It's okay for the men to do it, but women, it looks weird unless they're wearing a bikini one piece kind of outfit, you know. I made a comment about how I already read that one, Anthony. I read that one. You didn't hear me read that one? I read that one. No wonder it was canceled. This texture is too much. Yeah. But this costume looks better though. You can't get mad at that. Oh, Dylan. What do you think about the Batman 2 being delayed? And that it hasn't been greenlit for a sequel yet. Sorry.
I don't know. I actually hadn't even heard about that.
Yeah, they said that Warner Brothers haven't approved of his sequel yet. And people were like, what are you talking? And some people were like, what are you talking about? They was like, what are you talking about? This movie was one of the best Batman movies. Yeah, a Batman movie that struggled to make 700 million worldwide. Make that make sense. Dylan, what Batman movie struggled to make $700 million worldwide? None. That's the problem. Its entire theatrical run, it struggled to make $740 million worldwide. To WB, that is a failure. I'm not saying the movie bombed, but that's a failure because Batman is a well-known thing. But see, that's what happens when they let they listen to Dylan's friends who love Twilight. This is the shit you get. Like Dylan, they really thought that they really thought that if they can bring Robert Pattinson in, they really thought that was going to bring in people, the female audience. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
We see how that worked out.
Right. And let's be honest, Dylan, the suit was fucking ugly. The suit was ugly. Robert Pattinson looked disinterested in being Batman. He didn't put on the bulk or the weight to be Batman at all. His Batmobile wasn't even a Batmobile. He never went around the world to train himself. He's in his second year of crime fighting. He already captured the Joker. Makes no damn logical sense in his first year. I mean, in his second year, but okay, whatever. The Joker looked at fucking butt ugly. Thank goodness they removed that damn scene out the movie. That shit was ugly as fuck. The Riddler looked like trash bag BDMS, like he just escaped from a sex prison and wants to fuck Batman. Catwoman, she's black. Gordon, he's black. No, just stop with the race swapping. And what's his name? What oh god damn it! Who's the fool? Who's the one who played the damn butler? I am drawing a blank right now. Who played the butler in the Batman?
Oh, fuck. What's the guy's name?
I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of it. And Andy Serkis something. God damn it. He's oh Lord. Oh God. Why am I drawing a blank? Who was the butler? I don't feel like looking.
All I know is he didn't give me Alfred energy.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. And of course, we have another thing where, oh, we decided to give the mansion away and do whatever and we'll live in the city and shit like that. It was just stupid. I can't remember who played the damn butler and who played Alfred in the Batman. See, that I call him Butler instead of Alfred because he didn't feel like Alfred at all. So it made no sense. You were right, Trey. I know, right? So there was so much against that movie, and on top of that, a lot of fans were waiting for Ben Affleck's Batman movie. So you already betrayed people who were waiting for the Ben Affleck solo. Andy Serkis. Thank you, Anthony. I knew you knew it. Thank you. So there were people who were waiting for the Ben Affleck Batman movie. Then people were hype about it. Then they heard all of the stuff that was happening. Then you told them Ben Affleck's not going to direct. Everybody was like, okay, cool. Let's just start filming. Then you said, never mind, the script, Warner Brothers wouldn't improve the script. Okay, all right. Now we're going to get somebody else to write it. Now Ben Affleck steps away from it. Then you're like, okay, we're going to reboot this thing, and it's going to be outside of DCEU. And we got two people, Robert Pattinson, Nicholas Hoult, to be Batman. Honestly, neither one of them are good choices, but okay, fine. Nicholas. We're going to do Robert Pattinson. Okay, all right, cool. Even though I don't like it, who's Catwoman? Zoe Kravitz. Okay, why? Because diversity and inclusion. All right. Okay, who's going to be Gordon? Jeffrey. Okay. I mean, clearly Commissioner Gordon is white, but okay, fuck. Like, what are we doing here? And then remember when they did that test screening, Dylan? Remember, it was the same test screening that they did with the Harley Quinn thing, where Margot Robbie was like, they wanted to see what the audience would think about the costumes or whatever, stuff like that. And a lot of people said the costume was ugly at first. And then instead of them making improvements, they didn't make any improvements, and the suit still looked fucking ugly. Like, what the hell? Like, I mean, that's great that you like Robert Pattinson personally, but I don't think he's good for Batman. You can look at it and tell he wasn't a good fit for Batman. That's not Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is a different character. When he goes out in public, he is this nice, go-lucky, playboy person, who can be serious when he needs to be, but not emo. You wouldn't know that Bruce was depressed about losing things or that he's putting on a mask. It would feel natural, and they didn't do it, Oh yeah, in White Knight Beyond, their version of Red Hood has a fat female sidekick. I hope somebody pushed her ass off the building. Be like, move, bitch. Move, bitch. Get out the way. I'm sorry. Pattinson had the big ass forehead. And that suit is ugly, Dylan. I don't care what none of y'all say. That suit is fucking ugly. Ugly. Dylan, you said you watched the Batman, right?
I did.
Yeah. How'd you feel about the movie? Because to me, from what I saw so far, it felt like Batman Begins 2.0. And I was like, I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't feel like I was missing.
I enjoyed it. I honestly, would I say that you were missing something? No, not really. I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's not a movie that I would say was like incredible or something like must see cinema or something. I mean, it's a movie. Like, it's a good movie. I mean, if someone were to want to watch it with me, I'd be like, yeah, sure, let's watch it. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to it. There are movies that I'd be like, oh no, we have to figure out something else. I don't want to watch that. With this one, I'm like,
no
all
Birds
right,
of Prey.
sure.
No Birds of Prey.
God.
The Fabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn.
You come over to my house and want to watch Birds of Prey, you need to get the hell out.
But Dylan, we're trying to celebrate women empowerment.
You know what? You can keep it moving. Shit, you can sell that up the street, sister. It's not going to work here.
I'm not gonna lie. I did try the one of the Batman promotional things. I did go to Little Caesar and tried the Batman pizza. It was good, and it was shaped in the shape of a Batman symbol. I didn't think they were really gonna cut it like that, but they really did. They really had the pizza made into like the bat symbol, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cute."
I did try it. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good pizza. My mom was like, she's surprised that it was good, and she thought it wasn't gonna be good neither. I said, I know, right?
I was like, okay.
And then, oh god, and then the corner end pieces, Dylan, with the cheese stuff in it. Oh, I'm like, oh my god,
oh man,
I'm a sucker for
those
cheese
are
stuff.
good.
I'm like, oh Lord, it's cheese stuff.
Oh yeah, I was like, y'all got a hit with this one, man. Y'all got a hit.
Oh, I was like, I love pizza, and you bite into that, and you bite into the crust, and then that there, stuffed crust is the best kind of pizza. I love when somebody put stuff some cheese up in a crust. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Roland Dodge asked us, did we watch Super Pets or The Sandman? No to neither one of them, because Super Pets was targeted for kids. Why would I watch it? You know, and The Sandman, hell no. Neil Gaiman said that we were all liars about the stuff that he said, and if you don't like it, don't watch it. Guess what? I didn't watch it. That's how I feel about it. What about you, Dylan? You watched Super Pets, didn't you?
I haven't watched it, but I'm going to be honest. I think I might. Only because, not because I'm like, I want to, I'm super excited for it. I'm looking at, I'm like, there might be something in it that's interesting. I'm not sure. There's just this weird intuition that I feel like I need to watch it. It's a hard thing to describe, but no, I'm not excited for anything. From everything that I've seen, it has like stupid humor, and just it's going to basically be pissing on basically the idea of the Justice League. But who knows? Maybe there could be some sort of surprise in there for me.
Oh, it is The Rock. The Rock, at the end credits, The Rock shows up as Black Adam, and Black Adam's dog shows up too. And I'm like, Rock, stop. Like I said, Dylan, The Rock has literally made me uninterested in Black Adam. I have never been uninterested in Black Adam before, but yeah, The Rock has pissed me off. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Honestly, he has, because he hasn't shown me anything where I should be excited to see him as Black Adam. Sup, fierce, apathetic Black Queen. And then that guy was crying over the fact that a lot of people didn't watch Super Pets, and it was like, see, this proves that people don't want to watch anything Superman related. The movie wasn't even about Superman. What the fuck are you talking about? The movie is called Super Pets.
Yeah, like I mean that was pretty obvious, and there wasn't like excitement really leading up to it. I don't know. They didn't market it the right way, quite honestly.
No, and if kids wanted to see it, they would have went to go see it. But a lot of the kids didn't care for it. They honestly didn't, because who was the most people who were watching it were fans of the property of Super Pets. Like, I know of the Super Pets, but even then, I never really cared about reading about the Super Pets. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm like, I don't care. If I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't. I mean, the only time I was interested in the Super Pets was Crypto the Super Dog show.
Yeah,
And it
no,
came out because
that show I really loved.
yeah, it came out because I was a kid at the time and it was on TV and it was a good show. But other than that, the movie didn't look interesting enough. And then the Justice League looked at fucking ugly. I'm like, who the fuck designed these characters? What? That was about Crypto, Ace, and the rest of the Super Pets. Yeah, like if you really want a good Super Pets show to watch Crypto the Super Dog. There you go, bam.
Yeah,
Crypto the Super Dog. Like I would get the kids. Like if the kids don't want to see Super Pets, I would be like, oh well, here, watch Crypto the Super Dog. I mean, watch that, and they'll have way more time with that one, and they don't have to listen to The Rock and Kevin Hart be The Rock and Kevin Hart. Like that's the problem too. That's another thing, is that I'm tired of this duo of Kevin Hart and The Rock, honestly. And I swear to God, if Kevin Hart show up in the Black Adam movie, I'm gonna punch the screen. I'm gonna punch the screen because he showed up in Hobbs and Shaw. The Rock and Kevin Hart keep showing up in each other's movies as if this shit is cute. It was funny the first 30 times, but come on now, stop. Like no, I'm sorry. God,
I wonder why. Like, how did that become like a thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they're probably good friends, and that's great. I'm glad that they're able to do something together, but it can't be everything. It really can't be. I mean, before Kevin Hart entered, Brock was doing his own thing. Now that Kevin Hart's here, yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, John Cena too. Yeah, John Cena. I don't care what none of y'all say. Peacemaker is hot trash too. Yep.
Yeah, that show was just, I did not enjoy that show. I know a lot of other people did. I did not.
Nope. And it was funny. I saw somebody on Twitter said that they was like, you guys complain about the MCU bullshit and being goofy and stuff like that, but y'all accept Peacemaker. Make that make sense. I said, no. Don't you put y'all in it. Put some people in it, because I don't like the goofy shit from neither Marvel or DC, because they don't know how to do a balance. They go too far and stuff like that. And I already said that I never cared for them taking a serious character and making them the joke at all. Like you can have a moment where they have a moment of lapse of something where it's funny to the audience and to the people around them, but it never happens again. But it goes to the point where it's every other scene is a damn joke, you know? So, no. Honestly, David, cancel Peacemaker season 2. Don't care. It can go.
I'd be fine with that.
It can go. Because, like I said, Dylan, everybody always want to talk about, how amazing James Gunn was. Okay, well, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 made less than Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. And y'all didn't show up for the Suicide Squad or Peacemaker, even though people were talking about them. Just because you're talking about them don't mean that they did well at the box office. I'm just saying. And then somebody was like, well, it was COVID. Y'all really want to throw the COVID excuse?
Everything is COVID.
Come on now. No. It was horse shit. I mean, well, the Suicide Squad wasn't horse shit. It's just, it had its moments. I will say it's better than the first movie. It's better than the first movie, coherent wise. But I think what happened is he wasted the Suicide Squad, because you should have been offing them one after another, not in one big action scene 5 minutes into the movie. Half of them are dead. What? And some of the characters he killed off shouldn't even be dead. It's like Mongolia, she's invincible. So why is she easily able to be killed? And then why would you use Vermin? Like you're introducing characters that literally could be introduced in other movies that you didn't even set up yet. Okay, but whatever. Anthony said cancel Titan season 4 and Young Justice season 5, please. Please do, Anthony. Please, because Titans is horrible. Titans is horrible, and Titans have not improved yet. And Young Justice, yikes. Just yikes.
I still haven't finished like the latest Young Justice episodes. I need to fucking get on that.
Yeah, go ahead, Dylan. Finish up Young Justice, so then you can understand why people are like, "What the fuck was this shit?" Wait, Dylan, you seen season 3, right? Of Young Justice,
Justice?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you already know the bullshit was already starting in season 3, but season 4, it was kind of like, okay. I think the two characters that got done the worst was Rocket and Nightwing. Their story was like, what the hell was this?
I think that's fair.
It was just like, damn. It's like The Rock can expect him playing a villain character. Yeah, and then he's like the hierarchy of the DC universe is changing and stuff like that. And then when Hawkman talked to Black Adam, he was like, heroes don't kill. This one does. You're not a fucking hero. You're not a hero. That's the hello. Ego. You ego bastard. You are not a hero. Get it through your head. Please. Oh, like no, stop The Rock. Stop it right now, I say. Dylan, let me show you the comic book sales that I was showing everyone before you arrived. I was showing you guys the top 200 ones, Dylan. So this is okay. So Dylan, this is the top 200 sales for the comic books right here. So of course, you already know Batman is number 1, of course. So you see that, right, Dylan? Batman.
Mm-hmm.
You have Daredevil, Amazing Spider-Man, 5 and 6, Axe Judgment Day, number 1, Dark Crisis, and Hellfire Gala, and Axis 10. So those are the top 10 books of this month. And then, of course, you have Immortal, X-Men, Moon Knight, Flashpoint, Ghost Rider, Poison Ivy, Wolverine, Joker, Gambit, Batman 89, which is a horrible comic book, DC versus Vampires, Detective Comics, and Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty. All right, cool. We got that one. Batman, Superman, World's Finest, Carnage, Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor, Strange Academy, Teen Titans Academy, wish it was that, Punisher 4, Batman Kill Time, Avengers 58, Sabretooth 5 and 5. Dylan, there is a Sabretooth book doing better than Superman and Wonder Woman. Make that make sense, Dylan.
That's a scary thought, because I was going to get that Sabretooth series, and then I was like, no, I don't want to do anything X-Men related. Well, other than Wolverine, I will read Wolverine stuff, but that's about it.
Dylan, the fact that I didn't even know there was a Sabretooth book. Okay, all right. Like what is this?
I honestly keep forgetting about it.
Fantastic Four, New Mutants, Spider-Man 2099, Dark Crisis of World Justice League. Oh God, that Superman book was terrible. Moon Knight, She-Hulk, DC, Nightwing, Spawn. Venom number 9, Black Adam. That is the top 50 books, Dylan. Dylan, that's the top 50 books. And look at this, 51 Marauders. The Marauders are doing better than Wonder Woman and Superman. Again, make this shit make sense. Look at this, Dylan. The Flash is number 63. What are we doing right here? Ant-Man number 1. Ant-Man is doing better than the Flash. Superman, Son of Kal-El, 65. It can't even stay in the top 50, Dylan. Avengers Forever, Miles Morales, Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings, Amazing Spider-Man number 4, Batman 1 Dark Knight, Dark Crisis Young Justice number 2, Batman the Knights. Like that's the top 75. Dylan, what's happening here? Look at this. Look at this. Strange number 4. Batman Beyond. Captain Carter is doing better than Superman and Wonder Woman. Let me repeat that again. Captain Carter is doing better than Superman and Wonder Woman. That's got to stop. Iron Man 21. Jurassic League number 3. She-Hulk number 4. Batman Beyond the White Knight. Let's see. Iron Cat. The New Fantastic Four number 1. Batman and Catwoman at 94. Batman and Catwoman is at 94, Dylan. Again, what happened here? Oh, look. Here is a Superman book finally. Superman Space Age number 1. And that is a number 1 issue, Dylan, and it marked at number 96. What is happening?
Lord.
And then here's Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers is doing better than Wonder Woman and Superman. Captain Marvel is doing better than Catwoman. What happened here? And then number 100, Black Adam, Justice Society Files, Hawkman number 1. Okay. Like, what is this? Okay, look, Dylan, and here are books that are like the debut of number 1 books. So Artemis Most Wanted is 160. DC Mech is 190. So DC Mech and Artemis is 160. DC versus Vampires is 95. Superman is 96. Black Adam Hawkman is 100. Dark Crisis Superman number 1 is 41. I mean, Dylan, there is no high DC comic book at a debut issue. That is terrible. That is terrible. What's happening? These books are terrible. Where's the rest of the list at? So I can get down to the goddamn Wonder Woman shit, because Wonder Woman and Superman are so bad, Dylan. They are out of the little thing. Look at that. 195 Wolverine patch number 3. Lord have mercy. 195. Jesus Christ. Look, they go Hulk number 7. 84 is Maestro. She-Hulk is 43. Okay. All right. Batman franchise. Okay, so look, Dylan, these are all the Batman books. Batman 125 is at number 1. Flashpoint Beyond is number 14. Poison Ivy is number 17. Joker is number 19. Batman 89 is 21. 23 is Detective Comics. 26 is Batman World's Finest. 31 is Killing Time. Nightwing 45. 71 Batman Dark Knight. 73 is Batman the Night. 77 is Batman Beyond Neo Year. 86 Batman Beyond the White Knight. 94 is Batman Catwoman. 99 is Catwoman. 102 is Robin. 107 is Batgirls. 122 is Detective Comics again. 125 is I Am Batman. Dylan, why is I Am Batman not canceled yet?
I would really like to know that too. Who is reading that book?
That's what I'm saying. And then it's the same thing for Batman Urban Legends. No one's reading that shit after the Tim Drake coming out the closet shit. Okay. And then here's the 142, Harley Quinn. Why is this bitch still getting an ongoing series? It's proven that people are not reading this character. Okay. 153, Batman Fortress. 155, Robin 15. 158, Batman World's Finest. 165, Task Force Z. 169, Poison Ivy. 186, Batman 124. 185 is Nightwing. Future State Gotham. Dylan, I forgot Future State Gotham was still a thing. That's the only thing from Future State that's still stuck around. Why is it on issue 15?
Why is it on issue 15? I'm trying to figure that out too. I'm like, again, who's reading that book? Like, who wanted that story to keep going?
That's what I'm saying. 192, Harley Quinn again. Okay. This is ridiculous. Okay, Dylan, look, here's the Superman shit. 26, Batman Superman. 41, Dark Crisis World Without a Justice League Superman. 65, Superman Son of Kal-El. 96, Superman Space Age. 112, Action Comics. 144 Action Comics, 158 World's Finest. That is fucking terrible. Okay, here's Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman 130, Artemis 160, Nubia Queen of the Amazons 175, and unranked Wonder Woman Evolution number 8. That means that Wonder Woman is doing so bad that Wonder Woman Evolution is out of the top 200. Dylan, what is happening here? This shit is terrible. Oh, it gets worse. Oh, Dylan, it gets worse. Black Adam is number 49. Dark Crisis Young Justice 72. Black Adam Justice Society Files Hawkeye is 100. Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes is 117. Black Adam number 1 is 159. 173 is Multiversity Teen Titans 2. Dylan, who was reading the Multiversity Teen Justice? No one.
I unfortunately tried to, and it is such a boring story.
It is. It is. I read the first issue and I said, "Fuck it, I don't care. I don't care." And look at this. Look at this. Unranked Aquaman and the Flash Void Song number 2. That means it's out of the top 200. Dylan. Aquaman number 6 out of the top 200. Naomi season 2 issue number 5 is out of 200. Like, these are below 200. The top 200 books. Like, are you fucking kidding me? The fact that Poison Ivy is the top female-led title at 17. What's the lowest one? The lowest one is Naomi, and she's not even in the top 200. Wonder Woman Evolution is not in the top 200. Dylan, the fact that Poison Ivy is doing better than Wonder Woman is a problem.
I mean, especially because that Poison Ivy is written by G. Willow Wilson, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor is doing better than Catwoman, Batgirls, and Wonder Woman. Make the shit make sense, Dylan. Just make this shit make sense. Dylan, this shit is pathetic. And yet, you know, your best friend gonna be like, they're doing great. They're doing great.
I mean, seems like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. It really does. It really seems like it's doing amazing. After listing everything, Dylan, isn't it amazing how most of DC comic books is out of the top 50?
I mean, not really. I mean, when you really look at it,
yeah,
it's not that much of a surprise. No.
I mean, the sales are terrible, honestly. Like, damn. Titans ain't even Titans. Fuck that, ain't even Giants. They the goddamn midgets. No one care about that whole vial. Have y'all read Axis or Dark Crisis? No, Roland Dodge. I am not reading trash. Not reading trash. Both events are trash at this point. Did you hear that Marvel is trying to make Mary Jane and Felicia Hardy a couple? I also heard a couple of my insider friends that Marvel is trying to make Peter Parker and Johnny Storm a couple. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I heard about it, Anthony. Not the Johnny Storm and Peter Parker one, but I heard that they're trying to like start like a polyamorous relationship with Peter Parker, where Felicia will be dating both of them, and I'm like, ugh.
Oh God.
God, oh God, Marvel and DC suck so much ass. Oh God, it is terrible, Dylan. Oh Jesus, it is terrible. David Zaslav just needs to axe DC Comics at this point. Yeah, this is ridiculous. It's getting to the point where the Avengers and Defenders are all going to be turned LGBTQ. Yeah. And then Dylan can finally feel seen and represented. Doesn't that make you happy, Dylan? What does Ass from Heel versus Babyface say? Manga, stop laughing. Because that's what they're doing. That's exactly. Oh, Dylan, did you hear that they're casting a transgender, non-binary, non-conformed person in the Ironheart show next to Shea Coulee drag queen thingy?
I did not. I mean, it's not a surprise, but I did not.
They just announced it today. They were super excited about that. It's like a picture of that. I don't know what the fuck it is, honestly. But it had its arms up with its hairy armpits and trying to look beautiful and sexy. And I'm like, oh God.
And did they say what character this person is playing?
No, for Shea Kool-Aid and it they them WXYZ, they're keeping their roles quiet. Yep. Because you know, Dylan. It's gotta be a surprise. It's gotta be a surprise. And I'm like, yeah, because that's what people want to watch a drag queen and whatever the fuck I'm supposed to be calling that thing. I don't know what the fuck they call it.
I mean, it's like I understand nothing about what the hell this show is actually going to be about.
All we know is they're excited that they race swapped the hood and made him Latino. It's gonna be science versus magic, and they got LGBT representation on the show. And Dylan, you have to like it and you have to be attracted to them. And if you're not, something's wrong with you. Yep. Yep. It's gonna be all your fault. just like the cancellation of Batgirl that everybody all of a sudden now wants to remember exists. I was so looking forward to Batgirl. Since when, bitch? Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself. At least be honest with yourself. Come on now. You know darn well. I think I heard that they canceled the Tiny Toons reboot after that people were giving them backlash for the Babs and Butsy relationship, because everybody was like, that's stupid. They have a romantic relationship. Why would you try to make them brother and sister, you nasty pedos? And that's what I'm saying. Hollywood swear up and down and not do, and they do shit like this. Why would you take a relationship that was started between two characters in the previous series and then try to be like, oh, we're going to reboot them, and guess what? They're going to be brother and sister now. Yeah, that's weird. That is weird. That's like the DC Universe reboot again, and then Mary Marvel and Captain Marvel, Billy Batson, are now a couple instead of brother and sister. Everybody will be like, ugh, gross. Like, no, let's stop doing that. Oh, that reminds me, Dylan. There was this weirdo. She was a psychologist. And what she said, hold on, let me see if I can't, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it right now, but I know I had saved it on my Instagram somewhere. So I'm gonna see it because I sent it to my mom so my mom can see it, because she was like, what the hell was that? And I said, I don't know, Mama. I don't know. I don't know. It was terrible. It's as terrible as LeBron James. What is it? No, Dwayne Wade's son trying to be a girl. Ugh. God, every time I see that thing, I just want to punch it in the goddamn face. Is that wrong of me, Dylan, to want to do that? No, it's not wrong of me to want to do that. It's quite normal. It's quite normal. Yeah. Like I'm sorry. It just bothers my spirit because I'm like, that is a fucking boy. Stop it. Okay. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I think I can pull it up and then we can all talk about it right quick, because I did save it on my Instagram, so I can pull it up that way. Because you're gonna be like, hell no, and I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, Dylan, because this shit is crazy. Not now. Where is the thing yet? Come on. Of course, and then I was excited about the Batman thing. So Dylan, on my Instagram, I had posted a story where I'm like, hell yeah. And people were like, well, I like the movie. Okay, and so guess what? DC said, no, we good. We're good. Okay, because I know we ain't gonna. Cause we can talk about this one right here. Okay. Can you see this, Dylan? Let me know if you can.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is a licensed counselor and sex therapist who advocates for MAPS. And apparently MAPS is minor attractive persons. She says that they're vile and marginalized and they shouldn't be referred to as pedophiles. So listen to what she got to say.
My name is Miranda. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a licensed professional counselor and sex therapist in Erie, Pennsylvania. And today I want to talk about minor attracted persons. And
Dylan, the bitch said minor attractive persons. I was like, as soon as she said that, revoke her license. As soon as she said it, revoke her license. I don't even care what she said at that point. You know what I'm saying?
And I want to talk about minor attracted persons because they are probably the most vilified population of folks in our culture.
Did you hear that, Dylan? Did you hear that? The most vilified people in our culture.
I didn't. Yeah, for a reason.
I didn't even know that was supposed to be part of our culture, but okay.
And most folks are making incorrect assumptions about them without actually knowing much about them. And those assumptions create harm for an already marginalized population.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I accidentally pressed the stop button. My bad. Sorry, guys. Oh, damn it. It don't let me.
She, her pronouns. And I'm a licensed professional counselor and sex therapist in Erie, Pennsylvania. And today I want to talk about minor attracted persons. And I want to talk about minor attracted persons because they are probably the most vilified population of folks in our culture. And most folks are making incorrect assumptions about them without actually knowing much about them. And those assumptions create harm for an already marginalized population. You may have noticed that I'm using the term minor attracted persons, sometimes abbreviated to MAPS, instead of the more commonly used term pedophile. And I'm doing this because the term pedophile has moved from being a diagnostic label to being a judgmental, hurtful insult that we hurl at people in order to harm them or slander them. I also prefer person-first language that recognizes that any label we might apply to a person is only part of who they are and doesn't represent everything that they are.
She kidding me, right, Dylan? She's joking, right? Like, what's happening here? What is happening here? Like, honestly, I really want to know what is happening here. Where we're literally having people trying to justify someone being attracted to a minor in today's society. I thought this shit was wrong. Dylan, is it not wrong?
This is mental illness. Like,
that's what I'm saying. And remember, Dylan, she's a licensed counselor and sex therapist. Gross. I don't know about that one.
We are all people first with many different facets or parts of ourselves. And this includes folks who are attracted to minors. So to start with, let's talk about what a minor attracted person is or who they are. This term simply means that the person has an enduring sexual or romantic attraction to minors.
And that's wrong. That is wrong, baby. That is wrong. I don't know what to say. Dylan, sometimes they make you be like, damn, am I the crazy one here? Or what? What is this? That is wrong. And she said it like it was no problem.
Not chosen this attraction, just as the rest of us have not chosen whatever our attraction is. You don't get to choose to be heterosexual or to be gay or whatever you are.
Yes, the hell you do. Yes, the hell you do. And definitely when it comes to sexually being attracted to a child, yes, the hell you do. You better figure out something. You better figure out something.
And you don't get to choose to be a minor attracted person. Some minor attracted persons are attracted to a specific age range of minors, while some are not. And some minor attracted persons are exclusively attracted to minors and are not attracted to adults at all. Some minor attracted persons are also attracted to adults. Folks, my name is Miranda. I use she.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That was, thank goodness, because she talks stupid. But yeah, Dylan, this is the stuff. This is the stuff that we're getting, Dylan. You know?
That's what I'm saying. It's mental illness that people are spreading to each other.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, Richard, Jason, and Tim are in a poly couple because weirdos like that nonsense. You're probably right. And I think Teeny Howard said that there always been she always say that there's always been LGBT with those characters that she done made gay all of a sudden. Roland Dodge said, did we hear about the rumors that they probably are going to break up Rogue and Gambit so they can be in same-sex relationships with other people? Yeah, I did hear that rumor. I don't know if Dylan, you heard it?
The which one?
The rumor that they're probably the X-Men writers are going to have Rogue and Gambit get a divorce so Rogue and Gambit can start dating same-sex people.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but I don't really know. It depends, I guess, on who they're gonna have write it.
I mean, at this point, it's just kind of like y'all can't keep saying it's not an agenda at this point. Like every damn character is gay. Okay, all right, I know something. You know. And then Anthony said, why should and would I be attracted to minor, let alone fictional ones at that? That's super weird. Yeah. And then Roland Josh said, what's a woman? What's a man in my state? Not only that, minors are getting sexualized constantly. We literally have minor boys and girls twerking on TikTok for no reason. Where are their parents, Dylan? Doing other things, Anthony, at this point. You know, it sucks, but that is something that happens, you know. You know, I mean, hell, I think they had an interview, Dylan. I don't know if you heard about it, but I saw somebody talking about it where they had a drag queen talk to some children, and some of them children looked scared as fuck because the drag queen looked like a fucking clown, looked like somebody threw up paint on their drag queen's face. But you know, they wanted the kids to ask them questions about their sexuality and stuff like that, and I'm just like, why are you a fucking drag queen talking to children when we keep finding out that a lot of these drag queens are fucking pedophiles? Like, it's weird. It is weird that we keep running. It's the same thing with that gay choir, Dylan. Remember when they were singing that song and everybody was trying to be like, it's just a joke. And then Dylan's other best friend, just some guy, was trying to defend that bullshit. No, it's not a fucking joke. The fact that they said we're coming for your children, you don't joke like that when it comes to people's children. You cannot joke in that kind of manner around people and tell people that it was a joke. No, that's not a joke. And then we find out that there's like 20 sexual offenders on that list, and a few of them are registered sex offenders on that list of the whole gay pride singer choir thing. So yeah, you really want to keep talking about there's no agenda, there's no grooming, there's none of that bullshit, but yet there's been a few drag queens accused of being sexual offenders, or they find out in their background that they have been molesting children. Then we find out that the choir that they're singing stuff is also a pedophile. Then we have the couple here in Georgia who adopted children and turned them into had an entire porno stash of these kids. They've been abusing these kids and Dylan. Those were the same ones that were talking about we need justice for LGBT people, and LGBT people exist and they're free, and LGBT people are not pedophiles and all that kind of stuff. But then guess what they're doing, Dylan? Molesting their adoptive sons. Ain't that crazy?
It's just it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand. It's honestly getting out of hand. Anthony said, and then they wonder why child trafficking and kidnapping still happens to this day. Yeah. But you know, they can't help themselves. Anthony, you heard what they said. You heard what that lady said. They can't help themselves because they can't control who they're attracted to. Like, what the fuck? Just, ugh. Oh, I did a good news thing though. I did find so we can change the subject. I just realized that Halloween Town is real, Dylan.
What?
Did you know that?
I don't know what you mean.
Halloween Town from Disney. Like,
yeah,
there's a real town. There's a real Halloween Town. I thought the shit was just made up for the movie. But no, there's a real city that Disney filmed there, and it really is Halloween Town all year round. Like, they have the little thing too. Let me see if I can find. I don't know if I can find the video. I want to find the video so bad. I need to find it. I need to find it. Who I send it to? I sent it to someone. Okay. Did you? Okay. So there's a real Halloween Town place in St. Helens, Oregon. St. Helens, Oregon, where they actually filmed on site. And they built all of the stuff that we saw in the first Halloween Town. It was there at that city. And I'm like, wait, there is a real Halloween Town and I didn't know this all these years? I must go. I'm sorry.
Actually, that sounds amazing. I would love to visit that because Halloween is like one of my favorite holidays.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, there's a real Halloween Town and nobody said nothing.
God.
Like, that's amazing. A real Halloween Town up in Oregon. Like, hello, St. Helens, Oregon. And I'm like, let's go. I want to go so bad. And Dylan, they actually have the Halloween Town pumpkin, the actual pumpkin that they use in the movie. Oh my God, they have the theater, they have the taxi cab. Oh my Lord. I'm like, wait, all of this is real. And nobody said nothing. I would have been begging my mom for a long time if I knew that shit was there. I was like, Mama, we got to go. I bet it's so magical on Halloween. I bet it be lit on Halloween. I'm quite sure it'd be lit.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Man. Yeah. I would love to go there during Halloween and just see like how it looked. Let go. Like, that sounds so much fun. It's kind of like how some people didn't know that District 12 is down here in Georgia. And I'm like, yeah, you know, the Hunger Game was filmed down here in Georgia, so they left the village down there. And they were like, you can visit the village? Yeah, just like Vampire Diaries. The entire town is right down there by Covington Highway. You can easily go over there. You know, just have fun. So it was kind of cool to find that out. I'm like, I didn't even think that was a real place. I just thought that they went to a random town, they built it up for a little bit, and then, you know, took it down. And just to find out that it's a real place that you can go to makes me like really excited to one day go and be like, yes, this is what I want. It's the simple things, Dylan, that makes us geeks happy.
That's true. That is very true.
It's the simple things. Everybody be like, you were excited to come to a Halloween Town? Yes. Duh. Like I'd be excited to go to the damn High School Musical school. Like what? I'd be like, y'all wouldn't believe where I'm at. I am in the damn high school where High School Musical was filmed. What team? Wildcats. Like,
God.
yes, simple things. Oh, and then if I ever go to Spain, I'm gonna do the Cheetah Girl strut thing where they went down the stairs. I'd be like, shut up. I'm living a dream. I was like, the Cheetah Girls walk down doing the strut song. You gotta strut like you mean it. Like, it's simple things. It is always the simple things that people just don't understand. When you're a nerd and you find out that a lot of places that they film on location is still there or whatever, it makes you just want to go there and just absorb it, you know?
True.
You know, it's really fun. I know some people be thinking like, oh, that's just stupid. It's not stupid. It's fun. It's fun. You shut up. You shut up. Let me have my fun with the Halloween thing. You know, oh, that'd be so cool. I'm quite the fact that Disney hasn't even promoted or even said anything about it. I'm surprised they don't even try to do anything with it. That would be really amazing, but I guess not. But Tuesday, if any of you guys are watching, ABC Family is going to be doing the 25th anniversary of Roberts and Hammerstein's Cinderella from the Wonderful World of Disney, the one that Whitney Houston and Brandy did. And I can't wait to watch it because it's Roberts and Hammerstein's Cinderella. And it's like one of the best Cinderella movies we've ever had since the original Disney movie, I would say. I think there's only been 3 Cinderella movies I really like, and I would have to say the Disney one, Roberts and Hammerstein Cinderella, and Ever After. I don't think you've seen that one. Have you, Dylan? The one with Drew Barrymore? That was such an interesting take on the Cinderella story.
I don't think that I've seen it.
Oh yeah, that one's really interesting too. It was based off of the French version of Cinderella story, so that was a really interesting movie. I enjoyed it, and of course, you know, I love my girl Brandy, so you already know I got to show up and represent for her, you know. And it was kind of funny because, you know, that's what they try to use that movie against us, Dylan, when fans get mad when Disney miscast characters for their live action remakes. They were like, Roberts and Hammerstein Cinderella, and I was like, that shit don't count because that's a stage adaptation of Cinderella story. No, that's not Disney Cinderella. You can't do that. No, you can't use that character. You can't use that character because Roberts and Hammerstein Cinderella is completely different than Cinderella Disney, you know, and it's the same thing with the Little Mermaid thing because they try to use that one as a reason why, well, if Brandy was able to be Cinderella, then whatchamacallit can be Ariel. Yeah, if she was playing Roberts and Hammerstein's Little Mermaid. But if this is a live action remake of Ariel from the Little Mermaid, people are going to expect to see Ariel from like the Disney parks, which is kind of crazy, Dylan. You would think that because they have the Disney parks character, you know, those actresses playing those characters, you would think that they would use one of them to, you know, do the live action movies because they have the accurate costumes, they have the accurate dress, hair, skin color. Like how the fuck do you mess that up? Because I think all of the actresses besides Lily James. And Lily James has probably been the closest to as accurate as possible to her character Cinderella. But what's her name? The ugly Fanning sister, her ugly ass was Aurora with the Maleficent movies with Angelina Jolie. She didn't even look like Sleeping Beauty. She looked ugly as fuck. So I don't even know what the fuck that was. Emma Watson was lazy as hell with Belle. That damn dress was ugly as fuck, Dylan. I was like, how do you take Belle's iconic ball dress and make it ugly? Well, Emma Watson figured out a way to do that. That's kind of pathetic. And you have Princess Jasmine from the live action Aladdin movie. I mean, Naomi Scott is beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's a gorgeous woman, but she didn't wear nothing hardly that Jasmine was wearing at all. I was just like, what the fuck is this that you got on? Like, you don't have nothing that Jasmine got on in this movie at all. And then if they tried to do something that Jasmine had on, they overcomplicated her outfit. I was like, what the hell are you doing? And that's another problem too, Dylan, with a lot of Disney stuff. Have you ever noticed when they do live action stuff for any of their major products, they always over design their costumes?
Yeah, and I don't know why. Like, there's no real need to. I mean, that was never necessary for the original like animations.
Yeah, and they love putting lines every damn where. I'm like, Disney, calm down with these lines. Even with the superhero suits, Dylan, I know you notice all of the lines, especially that. Remember when Scarlet Witch finally got a proper costume at the end of WandaVision, and I was like, oh my god, she's finally going to be wearing like the Scarlet Witch costume. And Dylan, as a comic book fan, I think you knew what kind of Scarlet Witch costume I was thinking about. Well, Disney had another thing in mind, and I was just like, what the fuck is this shit? And it had so many lines on it, Dylan. I was like, why does it have lines? It like she had so many lines and stripes on her costume. I'm like, why? Why does she need all of these lines on the costume? It was so unnecessary. And it was the same thing with Vision that bothered me. It was the same thing with Captain America. And if you look at Carol Danvers, she even have like indentions of lines in her costume too. And I'm like, what are you doing? Even T'Challa, Black Panther suit, he has all of those unnecessary lines on his body. I mean, on his costume. And I'm like, Disney, please, when you design these costumes, less lines. Remember, the design is keep it simple, stupid. But Disney said, fuck it. But it is what it is, Dylan. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I think that's everything, though. I think we covered all the topics about the. Oh wait, do you have anything to say about the whole WB thing? Oh yeah, Moon Knight was just retardedly stupid though. Roland Dodge. Moon Knight was just too stupid for words. It's a simple white suit. Dylan, why did you tell him to put all of them lines on that suit like that for?
I again, like, that's one of those designs where I'm like, why? It never looked good to me. Like, they ruined what could have been a very cool design.
Yeah. And then they said, well, we were trying to add Egyptian lore into it and stuff like that. You don't need to. You honestly did not need to at all. It is literally the suit was stupid. I'm sorry. I have a cosplay friend on Instagram, and he was showing me the behind the scenes of how he was making the Moon Knight costume, and I was just like, God damn it, this costume is so overcomplicated for no reason. And he was like, what do you mean? Because he wasn't familiar with Moon Knight. And I showed him, here's what the original Moon Knight looks like. And then here's the MCU one that you are designing. You notice how that is overly complicated? You don't need that many lines on that suit, because he was telling me he was struggling putting the lines on the face mask that he has to wear, because they made the Moon Knight suit look Egyptian, so of course they had to do the Egyptian mummy lines, and that's why the suit looks so stupid. They took the Egyptian stuff and went a little too far with it. Roland Dodge asks Dylan, Trey, what are our thoughts about Mark Millard? I think he's killing it in the game. I think it's really cool that he's doing something new. I think it's really awesome that a lot of his characters are going to cross over in this major event. And I say, hey, he's doing what a lot of creators wish they can do. That's worked for DC and Marvel. Something that Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, kind of thought about, like, damn, instead of us creating all these characters, we need to be doing this shit by ourselves. They totally could have. Oh, Dylan, what do you think about the whole Batgirl thing? Because David Zaslav is being attacked and being called racist and stuff like that for canceling the Batgirl movie, and we don't know what the Flash movie is like or whatever. but he canceled Batgirl. He canceled Scooby-Doo movie. He's talking about getting rid of a lot of original series from HBO Max because he wants HBO stuff to either be on HBO first or in theaters first. But people are saying that he's being racist and he's wrong. He hates all females because all of his executives aren't female, and he hates black people and Asian and Latinos because there's no Asian or Latinos or blacks as executives there. So what do you think? Even though he's trying to clean up the company.
I mean, I just hope that he keeps doing what he's doing. He seems to be doing. He seems to finally be looking at the shit that they have going on honestly, and is just making the right decisions. So good for him.
Yeah, I was thinking too that because I'm like, because everybody was getting mad, and I'm like, okay, but are you going to give him 300? Are you going to give him $3 billion though? You say you want this Batgirl movie, okay, great, but are you going to give him the money that's required for it? No, you're not. And then you keep talking about, oh, he needs more diversity and inclusive. No, he doesn't, because what happened with WB? They've tried all of this stuff before. It hasn't worked. This is WB's third time being sold in the past 15 years. Come on now. It doesn't make sense. If a company has been sold off 3 times already, clearly it ain't the CEO people's fault. It's WB fault at this point. We're hiring diversity inclusive people. We're hiring female writers and directors. And guess what? A lot of them cannot direct. A lot of them can't write. Sorry, you don't like it, but it's the truth. It is the truth. Because look, Dylan, look at what they have done to most of the movies and shows and franchises they got their hands on. Star Wars destroyed. Star Trek destroyed. DC and Marvel destroyed. Charlie's Angel destroyed. Terminator destroyed. All of these products that was started by men that had strong women, they let women in to work on them, and then guess what? The shit bellowed out. Oh yeah, Doctor Who. Yeah, Doctor Who is destroyed too. Oh yeah, Dylan. They said that Doctor Who's gonna be the black guy that's playing Doctor Who in the next season. He's gonna be fully gay.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the picture of the actor. I was like, sure, why not? Of course. Yeah, that's where the show. Where else was it going to go after a white woman? The next logical place is gay black man. There's a natural progression to this.
Oh yeah, Ghostbuster. Yeah, Ghostbuster was destroyed too. And you saw how they had to bring that one back. Well, 007 is not really destroyed though, Anthony, because they didn't really replace him yet. So 007 is still fine, but yeah, Ghostbuster was destroyed for a long time, and now they have to bring that thing back. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I do not know. One thing I do hope David does keep Blue Beetle. No, Dylan, I think Blue Beetle, since it's such a standalone thing in a DCU, you can easily have that story happen and really not affect much, like the Shazam movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hope so, because yeah, the Blue Beetle one, I'm actually thinking that could be pretty cool. So
yeah,
hopefully that one doesn't get chopped.
But the other shit can get chopped. Well, except for Doom Patrol. Nobody cancels Doom Patrol because Doom Patrol, I think Doom Patrol and Blue Beetle, out of all the DC stuff, we can keep. And Superman and Lois, but I don't know after that revealing twist that they did, I don't know that, because that shit don't make no logical sense. And Stargirl, you can keep Stargirl. Those 4 shows are probably the only thing that you can keep. Everything else, cancel it. I don't care. I honestly do not care. And then they talking about Harley Quinn. They talking about Harley Quinn might be canceled midway through season 3. Please let it be. Please let it be. God, I hate Catwoman.
That would definitely make my day better.
Yeah, Dylan, did you see that? Did you see that thing where Catwoman was talking about how she was black winning a award for being the baddest villain, and she was like, "It took 80 years for y'all to finally recognize a black person." And she was like, "The only reason why you're giving me this award is because I'm black and stuff like that." And I'm like, "Oh hell no, bitch! Please, if you don't get the fuck up off this stage," and guess who was cheering her on and celebrating her? Black Manta, the actual black original villain.
God.
I was like, oh God, cancel this show, please. I beg. Put it out of its misery. Oh Jesus Lord, I hate Harley Quinn. It is not a good show at all.
I believe it. That's why I couldn't even pretend like that I wanted to watch it, and I haven't. And honestly, I think that was a good decision for me.
I ain't gonna lie, Dylan. I did see the first episode though, because they put it on there for free, and then they were like, no, they put it on YouTube where you can watch it. And then I said, well, let me just see. And I watched it, and I said, no, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I tried. Why would they want to celebrate a black woman being a villain? I don't know, Rolo. That's the shit that I'm confused about. That's the shit. I'm so tired of race swap Catwoman. Me too, man. I can't. Can I please get me an exotic white Catwoman again, please and thank you. It is not that hard. it honestly is not that hard. And then what's so funny, Dylan, is they act like white women can't be exotic or beautiful. Marilyn Monroe, look at her.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hello. It's kind of weird when they try to be like, oh, white women couldn't look like that. Yeah, they could have. Marilyn Monroe, like, hello, she's gorgeous and she looked very exotic for a time when she was alive. Stop playing. But you know who needed to eat a sandwich back in the day? Audrey Hepburn. That baby. I was looking at photos, and she has some of the most iconic costumes and movies in the world. But damn it, I was like, damn. Maybe it's because I was little that I didn't notice it. But now that I went back and watched the movies, Dylan, I was like, God damn it, bitch, eat a sandwich. Holy fuck. When I say that, I'm not trying to be malicious, but she was too skinny, Dylan. I was like, was she always this damn skinny, or was my vision playing tricks on me? And I was like, no, she's always been this skinny. Holy fuck. I was surprised she didn't fall over from not eating. And Catwoman is not a villain, right? No, she's a villain. Apparently, she's a villain in Harley Quinn. But you know what? And then what's so funny is Roland Dodge. She even made that thing too. She said, "Well, technically, I'm not really a villain. I'm an anti-hero. But whatever. Y'all ain't doing this because I'm black. And you know who's been doing a villain thing for a long time. Y'all still ain't awarded him yet. Black Manta. Still." He's been holding it down for a long time. Y'all still ain't recognize him. And I was like, oh my God, shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, please, I beg. I do not want to. I hate when they take care. Like I said, Dylan, I think we had this conversation before where I said, I hate when they take characters and then race swap them to one of our races and then talk about our race and the struggle of being us when that character was originally white. It's the most weirdest thing ever. Rolo said, do you think Zaslav will make his way to DC Comics and start cracking heads? Yes. Because you can't tell me that he's okay with these sales. Because if I was some kind of executive or CEO, I would be like, what the fuck is this shit? Dylan, explain. What is this? What is this? These are our sales. I see that there are sales. You notice anything? Most of DC comic books are below 200 or in the top 100. They're not even in the top 50. Marvel has more books than us in the top 50. Why is our flagship female character at the bottom at 134? Make that shit make sense. Y'all fired. Like, you will have, like, Dylan, you have to fire those folks. You would have to. You couldn't. Okay, look, honestly, guys, in the real world, most of these writers and artists that be talking all that bullshit on Twitter, yeah, in real life, a company would fire them. I'm just being honest. You would definitely get fired from poor performance. If you worked in a business, they give you 3 chances, and then you're out. And if you mess up something that really harms the company itself, you're gone too. And that's how it should be. But they don't need people like me up in there, Dylan. I come in the office with that that stick with the little black thingy at the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? The one that Lucy Liu had in Charlie's Angel when she walked through that office, and all those men were looking at her like, "What the?" And she was hitting people with that stick on the hand and stuff like that to get them to listen. That's what I would do in the DC office when the writers call me and everything. I have a virtual whip thing that I'll slap them in the face when they fuck up. Be like, I thought this story was great. Pfft, I don't pay you to think. I pay you to write correctly. but I thought these characters would be cool if they was gay. Pfft, go back, make them straight again. Oh, Lord have mercy. They would hate us. They would definitely hate us. I'm being honest. They definitely hate. Woo, Dylan. Oh man, I'll probably be on social media right now getting slandered. They'll probably be like, "That's why they probably." I bet the only thing they'll probably find on me is that the fact that I be watching porn. I'm like, oh well, the secret's out. That still doesn't change how I feel about bullshit. I'm just being honest. Like, what? You that's all you got on me? Oh, okay. All right. It's been a dry spell over here for 2 years, so you can't even capture nothing. So that's what you get. Let them know some shit. Oh, I think they call it a writing crop, Dylan. The stuff that people sometimes the SMM people be doing too. So it is what it is. But I think that's everything though, Dylan. I think we covered all the topics for this week. Unless there was something that caught your eye.
No, not really.
Yeah, because you say you haven't read any comic books.
Yeah, I haven't had fucking time. I should be able to get to some at least this weekend. So
I feel you. I was binge watching My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer. So I was getting those out the way. I read Gambit #1, like I said, and a few other comic books. I read Fantastic Four. I forgot the issue. It was like 173, and it was the comic book where Sue turned into her iconic 4 window costume. Remember that costume, Dylan? Where she turned in that thing, and the reason why she did it is because Reed Richards wasn't paying her attention and was like treating her like a damsel in distress or whatever. And she's like, "I'm no damsel in distress" and stuff like that, and trying to get your attention. I'm like, Reed, if you walked in on your wife in that kind of costume, I'm like, baby, I know we need to save the world, but you mind meeting me in the bedroom? Reed, what's gotten into you? Baby, please. You can't go out in public with that outfit on and think I wasn't about to smash that right quick. I'm just being honest. Oh, and I finished the Martian Manhunter solo run. It was pretty cool. It was very interesting that Martian Manhunter decided to look a little bit more alien-like on Earth. So a lot of people weren't familiar with him. But hey, that was something really cool. Dylan, any advice for Trey or others on a DMCA?
I mean, just try not to use other people's stuff as much as possible, because you never really know who's going to try to claim something, or
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
really
hard to say that
you
the
gotta
rules on that on YouTube change like all the time. So
they do. They do, and then you gotta put an appeal out and stuff like that, because, like I said, even with the She-Hulk clip, it's on the official Marvel site. Everybody knows it's from Marvel. It says it's on Marvel, and we're reviewing it because they put the clip out for us to talk about it. You don't put a clip out if you don't want us to, talk about it. So it's weird that people are trying to like strike DMCA strike, and sometimes not even the studio. It's like other people randomly caught claim on something that's not even theirs. So yeah, it is what it is. I haven't seen that costume, and it's sexy, and Perch seems to hate it. Yeah, of course he's gonna be like, because it honestly, it was an unnecessary costume. It honestly was an unnecessary costume, but the whole point was to get her husband's attention and to show that she's more than a damsel in distress, you know. And I roll a dodge. I said I didn't read the comic book with Failsafe, so I can't. I don't know what to say about Failsafe. Once I read the comic book, I'll let you know about Failsafe. But I think that was everything, though, Dylan. Anything else you need to say?
Not that I can think of.
Right. Blue Wind said, "Read, Sue, let me elaborate. Get on the bed. We need to smash." Be like, be like, that's the reason why we got Valeria. And that's how we got you, honey. Oh God, I did not need to know that. I'm sorry. Your mom had on this gorgeous, outfit that, had to smash right quick. I had to get the snoo. But yeah, I think that was everything though. But any final words, Dylan, before we head on out?
Yeah. Well, thank y'all for coming out, hanging out with us again. We will see y'all next week. We got through this week without any like real technical difficulties, so
Yeah,
there's that. Hey, getting
we did
better.
really
So
good.
then, yeah. So make
Yeah.
sure y'all come back and see us again next week.
Yeah, and by then, me and Dylan probably read a little bit more comic books.
Yeah, fingers crossed for me, y'all. Hopefully, this next coming week won't be as busy for me. So keep me in your prayers.
I feel y'all. I feel you. Me too. Because it might get a little bit busy this week. But thank you for coming out, everyone. I appreciate everyone who stopped by and watched. And we'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
Take it easy.